That was fucking the rogue, whoever it was, and then he alerted the guy by a strange noise.
That was
I
you.
passed. I had like a 23 on my stealth check.
Yeah, that was
I
definitely
didn't see
Uranus.
anything.
I
Sorry.
demand a roll on truth.
Alright, I'm going to roll behind my DM screen. Oh look, a natural 20! I win.
Yeah, so anyways, we fought a bunch of fire nudes.
Rolls off and
We
started,
went
yeah.
unconscious twice due to massive fireballs. I think Guardian went unconscious once.
A fucking cat ran into the middle of a fucking couple groups of fighters, almost got his ass killed.
Oh,
Yeah.
Don't worry, I
and
made sure it
Reduce.
didn't happen. You're good.
Reduce, don't worry. They don't blame you at all. You only ran away at the beginning of the fight.
Like, I'll run away if you guys want me to.
And we also have no healing left, so...
I can play a different game.
Can we take a short rest before entering the room? I forget.
We did, yeah.
Okay.
We already did, yeah.
But all the casters are out of spells.
What?
I'm just...
not out of
because
spells.
all my shit
Or
is...
close.
The healers
No,
are
I'm
on
not
the
even
spells,
close, bro.
specifically.
And the paladin cleric are both pretty low.
I am extremely low because I start with like 3 slots, I think.
Yeah, I have 6 spell slots left.
Oh yeah, so by the way, Greek, I'm gonna remind you about this because you told me to. The initiative for some of us who did roll last time is still on the tracker.
Oh, I deleted those.
I'm looking at them right
I can
now,
see it.
motherfucker.
You can see
Are
the
you sure?
rolls.
Because they're definitely not on my screen.
Yeah, because Uber has a
Archibald
natural
has
20.
a natural
Hank
20.
rolled a clutch 19
Oh,
and
let me,
can't use it.
okay, so let me go back to those then, because I... Oh, okay, they are right there. I can
Yeah.
put them in again then, because the
Yeah,
turn
that's what I'm saying.
tracker had
Don't
nothing in
you
it.
dare
That's why I was
cheat
confused.
me of
I'm
my
sorry.
decent roll.
Don't
We had,
He rolled
Don't
good.
you dare cheat, Lord.
I'm not
This
trying to
fucking-
cheat people out of their fucking rolls, dude. I just forgot that they had that 40-year-old initiative.
He just wants to use that 14 because that's probably the only thing over 10 he'll roll tonight.
It's sad but
Fair
true.
enough.
Yeah.
No, okay, so I had another, what's 1 over 9th to the 7th?
What are you trying to figure out?
Sorry, just...
1/9 to the 7th.
Yeah.
A lot.
Hey, can you guys,
No,
you
it's-
guys
it's-
roll
A
initiative
very small
anyway,
amount.
so that I can actually adjust
yeah.
things? I'll adjust them to whatever you rolled first, I promise.
where am I supposed to link? Where am I supposed to go? I'm a noob.
Oh, let me give you the link again here.
God,
Hang on.
I can't wait for their initiative.
Alright, I'll be right back, guys. I got like a daddy emergency.
Okay.
Ooh.
Wait. Does that mean that someone's screaming their safe word?
Wow. Rude.
He said it was a daddy emergency.
There you go, Renus.
Nobody appreciates my humor.
I appreciate it, it's just fucking wrong.
Okay, so sorry, it wasn't to the 7th, it was to the 5th, but I had a 1 out of a point out of 1 to the negative 5th chance roll. Oh, sorry, 10 times 10 to the negative 5th chance roll happened today to me, and it was a bad roll too. So
3 1s in a row.
Well, I mean,
No,
I wouldn't
it was-
expect
it
to
was-
be anything other than a bad roll with you.
it was I needed to roll a 3+ on 5 dice, re-rolling the 3 essentially, or re-rolling a 1 or a 2. Didn't get any.
But you can re-roll
You
1 or
needed
2.
something higher than a 3?
It was on a D6. My apologies. I should clarify that.
Alright, I'm back.
It was for Warhammer.
Don't worry, not much has happened yet.
Oh, do I need to roll initiative real quick?
Yeah, you'll need to do a roll, because I was dumb and deleted things earlier.
You can change it anyway, so.
Yeah.
Can I keep
Man,
my
I
re-roll?
rolled poor on initiative, so I think I'm last.
Alright.
Oh, so RE spell chat?
No, 2 of the fire nudes
I
are at
have
4.
hold person. Not
I
sleep.
think they have more decks. Oh,
Okay.
what was that, Tree?
I have hold person, not sleep.
Yep.
Just saying.
Still a good spell.
Yes, I mean, hold person's a good. It's just good for different reasons. Like, it's, sleep would
It's
actually.
not as limited as sleep.
Well, sleep would actually probably be pretty good here. I mean, put maybe 1 or 2 out.
Hold person.
Not
the
to
wisdom
keep
save
beating this
sleep
drum.
Is...
There are
so
more
let's see
doors. I
here.
see more doors.
So Hank would have had a higher initiative. Karangar, right. Lord.
I just changed it, so.
You're right. Twilight hasn't rolled yet. There he is. No, never mind. You're not quite right, Twilight. I'm sorry. There we go. So here's how I'm going to do this. To help out with the Hank situation. Fire Newt that just burst through the door immediately kicks Hank so hard he pushes back into the wall and knocks himself unconscious against the armor plate that as it falls on top
Damn,
of him.
what a little bitch.
Fucking Christ, this guy just got
Just
just
got
those thick
what
fucking
an
legs,
actual
dude.
unit that Fire Newt is.
It's like a propane explosion. in
It
his
was no
face.
damage though. It was no damage. It just knocked him the fuck out.
Yep, it's like a sleep spell almost happened, but not quite a sleep spell because it's no magic.
Where's Renus appearing on here?
I cast fist.
He's not here yet.
Does anyone have character sheets for the
You should have a character sheet in.
the
Click.
description or whatever whatever it is?
In the journal, yeah, where it looks.
In your journal, you should have your character
On the right
I have my
side, the
character
second.
sheet. I meant like the
Okay.
description.
of all the
Of
other
our
characters.
Yeah.
Yeah, I would want to do this. So I guess reminder from last time, because I don't think a whole lot of conversation actually happened around who each other was. But there's 2 Dragonborn in the party. One of them is very obviously very religious, and the other one looks like he can handle himself.
I don't know
there
if that's the
is-
case anymore.
Well, when he saw you, Twilight is I think he introduced himself, so that's the cat person in the party. He is definitely a monk of some variety. Hank is a mystery to you still a little bit. He's pretty buff, but he's uses crossbows, but he's very angry for seemingly no reason. A little weird. And then there's a gnome gentleman who everyone calls him Lord, but you don't seem to think he's a noble of any variety. So it's kind of weird. And then
I
there's
am
a
Groot.
very large tree that everyone calls Orn that walks around, which is also very strange to you.
With a 6-foot wooden longsword.
Uh-huh.
Great sword.
Oh, and then there's a dwarf who is an albino dwarf who has some very tribal markings on his face. He carries a large wooden hammer that everyone seems to know it's called Skull Bash. And by hammer I mean ball, like it's a large thing.
I forget. Is his maul made of stone and bone or wood and
It's wood.
bone? Okay.
His armor is made of bone from the things that he's apparently killed in the jungle.
Should we call him Rabble Shirt?
No, you should call him Musharib.
Maybe we can adopt a nickname for him. He might like it.
Well, we can try.
I ain't gonna start with that one.
You are the wrong person to give him a nickname out of everyone here, Vile.
Which is maybe why I should be the one to do it.
Also reduce.
Yeah.
Let me actually do this for you. Hang on. I was gonna make you a roll here. This might come up. Where is it at?
And Renus is a high elf female, right?
I don't know if you said what type of elf.
What
No,
elf?
he just said elf.
Okay, some kind of elf.
What elf?
He was not highborn.
Yeah, he's a Krillian.
Fucking Krillin.
He's a
fucking
hood elf,
Lumba
that's what I
Foots.
heard.
And Musharib definitely did not recognize what an elf was, also.
Oh,
Just
yeah.
FYI.
Why you got pointy ears, human?
Okay. You on the list now? Yes, you are. Okay. So,
Sexy elf lady in now.
So, after your friend Hank gets knocked unconscious next to the wall, Archibald, what do you got?
Okay, well, I'll go with the old Grease standby. And,
Ooh. Where are you putting that?
right there, I guess? Or...
Okay.
good
So
enough?
I'll say that this one square doesn't quite get thrown because it's behind a wall.
Yeah, that works.
Yeah.
It's more the doorway is what I'm going for.
Right. So this is actually not actually a thing. That square.
I'll kind of.
Then he's got to save, right? Whoops.
Yeah. Should I actually post that for you?
Well, I just need to know what his save. It's dexterity, right?
Yeah. Yep. And 15 is my save. Or is my.
I don't think he made it.
Nope.
He's prone.
And I'll scoot more into the corner here.
Bravely charging the other direction.
Yes, exactly.
Razor Robin.
Dude, he's protecting the mithril plate in the corner.
Exactly.
Karen,
I
Excuse
wish
me,
I could
brave
wear.
Lord Robin.
I'm going to stab him.
Yep.
I get advantage because he's on the ground.
He sure is.
Booming blade, by the way, as always.
22 hits.
6 damage.
6.
No, today because I don't gonna actually no. I'll just do bonus action defensive stance because it's the extra hit isn't worth it at this point. So I'll just do that, and I will move to right here, in front of Hank, who just got knocked the fuck out.
Sure did. Alright. Musharib is going to follow suit. He's going to raise Skull Bash over his head. Bring it down with a
Whack.
mighty blow.
Ooh, that's
Rin,
big
his
number.
blow landed much harder than yours did. Almost killing the Fire Newt. And then it's his turn. He's going to stay on the ground with blood pooling by his teeth and spit fire at all of you.
I thought these guys were the ones that had
All of them can spit fire.
I know that they were the ones that had single target fire though.
Oh, yeah, they are. That's right. Well, Garangar.
Yeah, that's fine. He gets disadvantage because no, it's a saving throw. Of
It's
course.
a saving throw, so...
Yeah.
I mean, I'll give you advantage because he's on the ground if you really want it. I don't care.
Well, no, it's more because I mean, sure, I'll take it.
I'm giving you advantage.
I don't know if I want this advantage.
Oh, he got a crit!
He misses and it goes wide.
Oh!
No damage.
It was more the fact that I was thinking it's a normal ranged weapon, which it is not. But...
I'm writing it down. Val rolled a crit.
Roll the crit, boys.
Note it was on the second roll of the advantage as well. Just... Okay.
Noted.
That's important.
Violet, you're up.
Alright, I will step up and slash at the Fire Newt.
Okay. Advantage.
Poor guy. Just absolutely fucked.
Yeah, he's dead.
Alright, I'm done.
Okay. Arn.
Already. Wow. Well,
We're not dealing with an entire fucking brigade of these guys now, at least.
if I stand there, can I see this guy between the anvils?
Yeah. The anvils are short dwarf height. Fire Newts are taller than that.
Okay.
They have to bend over awkwardly to hammer things on the anvil.
I will cast Sacred Flame on him.
Okay. Dexterity save?
Yeah.
He doesn't make it.
A whole 2 damage.
Alright, he takes that 2 damage. It burns him a little bit. He waves his hand like it hurts a little. He goes like that.
Fucking Peter Griffin.
Yeah. One of those moves. And then he spits fire right back at Orn.
Oh no, not again.
I need a dexterity save.
That's a check.
Okay, 2d8.
Same thing.
Roll me 2d8. 4 fire
Nice.
damage.
Nice.
Good file roll right there.
Perfect file roll. Do you also repeat the thing back at him?
Yes, but it's more rustly.
Perfect.
Okay, for a second.
What the hell is this abomination next on the initiative order?
Oh, you guys can actually see that?
Yeah.
I can also see him on the map a little bit, but
Oh, that might be why. Okay. Shh, he's not there yet.
okay.
He's in the other room.
That's the guy who's gonna bust through the door and kill us all.
Mm-hmm.
It's the Kool-Aid Man. Oh fuck.
And then he takes position back over behind the door, more tactically. Turmbar! Your friends are all in the armory.
What?
Turmbar, not you.
Okay.
Okay, can we have Lord get rid of the grease?
If you want.
I think that's what he's implying.
I'll get
Yeah, I
rid
mean,
of the
now
grease.
that that guy's gone, it's kind of bad for us.
Oh, my boost is gone.
Oh, I should mention the room next to it. That is where the loud hammering has been coming from this entire time. And it's
Okay.
still going on.
So not this room then.
The room right here is where the hammering's been going on.
Okay.
Okay.
And
The
are
one
these
to the
pools
south.
of water or adamantine?
Oh, that's water. That's like the
Okay.
where they go to
Quench.
clench. Yeah,
Flench, not clench.
quench. Quench.
Yeah. I thought I heard Guardian say clench.
No.
No.
Fill your water ball.
heard that.
I mean, you guys should all clench and kiss your assholes goodbye anyway, but whatever.
Okay, so got this guy in the corner, so
Uh-huh.
I'm gonna bully him.
All right. He is hiding behind barrels. You're on top of the barrels. Roll your attack. That hits. And that 7 damage hurts a little bit more than the searing flames that he had applied to him earlier. And he's bleeding profusely out of the wound you just made into his shoulder.
Good.
And then the fire newt behind you spits fire at you. Assuming you're done. Sorry.
Yeah, I am
Okay.
done.
Then
So
yeah,
that's a
I need
dex
a
save, right?
dex save, yeah. That actually makes it, so you take 2d8 fire damage, half it. And then half it again because you're resistant. So 2 damage.
Everyone's getting minor burns here. Did Renus not go last turn?
Renus hasn't had a turn yet because he's not on the map.
He's so sneaky. Where is he?
Don't worry,
He's
I'll
fucking-
show him
He's
when
in
he
one
gets
of these
dead.
barrels. We thought he was quiet. He's actually Silent Snake.
He literally just gonna fucking nanny
Fucking
one of the
damn it.
goddamn.
Fucking damn it. Guardian, fuck you. Fucking call
Start
me
at that next
shenanigans.
level, your gladiator fight and your Solid Snake reference.
Fucking damn it. Ruin everything.
Anyway,
Yeah, so that fire newt went for the door now.
oh,
Yeah.
I mean he's just at the door, right?
Yeah, he didn't quite make it through. This fire newt here is also gonna, he's gonna run up to you and actually slash you.
Rude.
He actually jumps on top of the anvil to do it too.
Fucking
And,
pretty neat.
he's gonna make a couple of attacks here.
Does he make the dex to jump up there?
You definitely did on your own without it, so I only think it's only fair that you did too, so. So he, rolls a natural 1. Does that hit?
No.
Yeah, he drops a scimitar, and it clatters to the ground noisily as he, tries to jump onto the anvil, and doesn't get a second attack as he tries to stumble and grab for it again.
Parkour.
Yep. Archibald.
Okay. guess I'll just move back here and shoot a ray of frost at the guy behind Turambar. And I'm assuming a 10 does not hit.
Nope. Misses, goes wide. Almost hits the door frame on the way into the room. Karangar, you're up.
Alright. Okay. I go past that guy and hit the one at the door with Booming Blade.
Hang on. Can you show me the direction you took to get there? I'm sure you have
What?
movement. Just wanted to make sure that. Okay.
Yeah. I'm assuming a 24 hits.
Yep, it does.
The 13 damage. Ooh!
Wow.
Ooh! There we go.
That
There's
hurt
the
him
one.
a lot.
Bonus action, I'm going to use Polar Mastery to hit him again.
Okay.
Knock him out.
It's just a D4 though this time.
Mm-hmm.
Oh god, fucking! hey, write it down, Guardian. Nat one.
Why? Those happen all the time. I don't need to write those down.
Fair enough.
So here's how this natural one happens.
Uh-huh.
The newt, sensing that he's gonna get hit again, bucks, and your glaive hits the door with a loud boom.
Shit. Well, if that door opens, it explodes now.
Sure, that's quite how it works, but sure.
Yeah, it willingly moves, right?
Is the door voluntarily? I don't know how a door can voluntarily move, but if it does...
But the good news is, Vile, the hammering is still happening in the other room.
Okay, neat.
Dude, this is D&D. The door's magically sentient.
It's a mimic.
So Renus,
Kill
this
it.
loud boom hurts you to, that something needs to happen right now, and you burst out of these barrels right here. Ready to go.
I turned like, where the fuck did you go?
I burst out of the barrels, ready to go.
Yeah. You've been ready for this.
Alerted me. So what was I doing before?
Hiding in the barrels.
Jacking
Waiting for a
off.
perfect opportune moment to attack.
Oh my god.
This seems like a great time.
In fact, you were
Okay.
sneaking through this area trying to get more information on what was going on, but then these guys that just burst in, ruined everything with their noise.
Okay,
so
so
now you have
did
to
I
help.
burst out of this barrel and now I am like exposed and everyone knows I'm here?
No. Lyle does, but no one else really paid attention. You're very quiet.
You quietly exploded out of the barrels.
What's the most injured fire newt in this fucking room?
The one I
One
just
right, one
fucking
right next to the
cleaved.
door. And
Okay,
he does
I'm
not notice you
gonna
pop out of the barrels either.
I'm gonna attack him with my long sword two-hand.
Alright.
I
you
gotta
wanna
move next to
you
him
gotta move up
first.
next to him first. There you go. Thank you. Do you know how to attack with a character sheet?
I click the longsword two-hand.
Nice.
So I was going to give you advantage, so that's great. Unfortunately, your first roll was an 8 and a 7, and they don't hit.
You clicked
Oh.
it twice. Oh.
Yeah.
Oh god, oof.
Also, someone spelled
Wait, that's
longsword wrong.
disadvantage, though. You should have advantage.
Well, no, because it's still an 8. It would still be an 8 though.
I know, but... this
An
character
8,
sheet-
an 8 from the long sword.
So, Renus, at the top of your character sheet, advantage, normal,
Yeah.
disadvantage. Make sure those are at the right setting when you roll.
Right now it should be
Oh.
more. Alright. Yeah.
I put it to normal now, so it should be normal. If I say you have advantage, then click that advantage before you click the next thing.
Okay, so I don't hit him.
So if you have anything that's a bonus action you can do that. Or I think you also have points that might allow you to hit again. I forget exactly what all a fighter can do there.
Battle masters are pretty complicated.
I think you have a superiority die you can use to
But
increase it,
that's
right?
those are generally instead of hitting.
Oh,
No, he has a superiority die that he could add with one of his abilities, I'm pretty
Oh,
sure.
that might do it, though.
I just don't
I
remember
think
what they are.
precision strike.
Precision strike? Yeah.
I don't.
But I'm not sure
my
that...
bit sheet thing. the
yeah,
Description.
I'd have to look it up here.
do you have the book?
I do. But I think that it would be whatever his hit dice is, which I don't think is enough to bring it up over the top.
The superiority dice is a D8.
So I guess if you wanted to roll it, you could make that a precision attack. But it's I did also already tell you the outcome of the result. But we're also trying to figure this out too at the same time. So. But I thought there was one where you could take an extra attack if you expended a superiority dice.
That's not a
I'm not sure.
superiority
I don't
dice
have the
thing.
book.
It's action surge.
Accent surge? Oh right. I think you have to expend a superior dice to do an accent surge though.
Nope,
right?
action
No,
surge.
that's a bonus action.
That's just a fighter thing.
Oh okay. Let me look that up really quickly. So
What
I
are you
can
looking
actually
up?
be accurate.
Uh,
Accent surge.
Action surge is you just get another action. It's once per short rest. You can do it for essentially giving yourself another action that can be an attack action if
Okay,
you want.
so if you want to do that, Renus, you totally can.
Sure.
Okay. And then, Christ, if you want to link Renus the book as well, or the rule book link, but he has it in the future.
I think it should be linked in the Discord.
Yeah, you're right.
I'll put it in TeamSpeak again though.
I was looking through the posts. for
You look at the pins. So if you want to make an attack with advantage, which I think you just did, that would hit. You want to keep that roll. You can roll again if you want to, but currently a hit.
I put it in the TeamSpeak.
I'll keep that.
Okay.
Second roll.
So if you want to roll your damage,
Just click where it says long sword two-handed and it'll roll the damage for it.
what the fuck?
I clicked his longsword thing. It didn't work.
Because it's not yours.
Oof.
I think that still
Josh
kills it.
Granddad's longsword.
Maybe.
4 damage does not quite kill it.
No.
That was unfortunately a low roll.
That is the lowest roll possible for him.
Oh, it's not.
A 1.
Oh, it is a 1.
It is in fact the lowest roll possible for
Fuck,
him.
it is. Bad.
God.
Yeah.
Damn it, Gree. Come on.
Look, I don't know the rules. I'm just the DM, okay?
That's how it felt DMing Dark Heresy. That game's a fucking mess. It's great though.
That was done. Okay, so Musharib. How do I want to do this? Let's see here. He sees dude, he kills dude.
Oof. Oof. Fucking
Yeah,
might.
12 damage. That fucking hurt again.
Musharib is feeling it today.
He's very angry at the fire newts, and is especially angry after what happened just previously.
What happened just previously?
You guys almost died. It was the fire newts' fault. Not only are they in his home, he realizes they're actually worthy of, or worth fighting, or can hold their own in a fight, and he's upset that this might not go all according to plan. So he is doing his best.
Oh, we thought they were going to be pushovers.
He was definitely thinking that they were pieces of shit, not worthy of it was just like, hey, we'll just go in there, wipe them all out real easy, and everything will be done. But it turned out not to be the case.
Yo, it was the fire chickens that were the real enemy.
I mean, this is true.
The fireballs for days.
Hell turkeys?
Anyway, Twilight.
What do the two doors look like as I walk in?
They are well-built dwarven metal doors.
And they're both closed right now.
This door is closed, and this door is closed and has a dent in it where Vile hit it.
Okay.
Well, I hit it that hard that Jesus.
You
Fucking
really,
nasty.
you were gonna go for that hit.
Dude, I'm surprised my fucking glaive didn't break.
Don't give him any ideas.
It's too late.
It's dulled a little bit. Not gonna lie.
I hit it with the
Oh,
blunt
that
end,
shouldn't be
though.
with advantage, right?
You're trying to hit this fire newt here.
You're not flanking it,
Yeah.
unfortunately.
So I think the flanking rules still apply.
He's super surrounded. He's got 4 guys.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure the flanking rules are gonna apply here.
Okay.
So.
I'll take it then.
Yeah.
So I slash at him with my ball gauntlet.
Yep, he takes that damage, and he's not looking good for this world. Arn, you're up.
He went to go grab water real quick.
Oh, well, good, because he got burned last round, so it's probably a good idea.
He only has 10 gallons of water on his character.
Yeah. Only.
If you douse yourself in water before fighting them, do you get resistance?
If you ever take a bath, does that...
Let's find out.
How many water skins does it count required to
We're
douse
not,
yourself
wait,
in
we don't
water?
have enough water for that.
You guys, so everyone Orn has water. Or doesn't have water.
Yeah.
Orin can
Pretty
make
much.
water.
We could probably purify the water that's been used for quenching, but we'd
Or we
want to
just create
purify
water.
it first, or else we'd probably get retarded from drinking
Pretty sure
it.
Orn also just has a spell that says
He
here,
has
have a
create
whole
water.
bunch of fucking water. Out of nowhere.
Yeah, he can abuse the laws of physics and just create water out of nothing.
No, he accesses the elemental plane of water and just it happens. He rips a hole in the dimensionality of the multiverse and
For a crisp
Steals
drink.
water.
happens.
Nah, his god just is like, oh yeah, here's water.
Well, the god is the one doing the hole ripping, but it doesn't affect that it is actually still hole ripping.
I'll rip your hole.
Which hole is he ripping?
And actually, I think the way it actually works is that the god allows him to use his own power. Is how I think it actually
Rip
is
holes.
flavor-wise. Because you act through the focus, which happens to be your deity's symbol, but your deity itself is not what does the action.
So we're just
It's
waiting.
always-
We're
it's
just
always, so like paladins, clerics, they have innate magic ability still, but their focus and like everything that constructs their being as far as thoughts and actions and stuff like that is their deity has influence over that. And if they lose their focus, then they're reduced to using or needing materials and components for everything. I think there's other bad things that happen associated with that as well, like the gods curse them in some variety, but
Tree.
tree,
Tree.
tree,
Tree.
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 anyway.
Damn it! We're just kind of sitting here, looking at each other.
Can we just delay his turn to the end of the round?
Believe it or not, I don't want that to happen.
Yeah. We're kind of in a moment
Okay, I'm back.
right now.
Hey!
Jesus.
There's the boy.
It could turn out that depending on what Orn does, might alert other people to, or allow for the alerting of other people to what's going on in this room.
There's no other people, what? Just
Oh
this
yeah,
weird
that
done.
crazy guy that Turambar was talking about earlier definitely doesn't exist. Don't worry about it.
How much noise does Sacred Flame make?
And less than what's already been made. Let's just like that.
Very true.
Less than booming blade on a metal door.
So this hammering. So notice that there's a whole bunch of really thick stone walls all around this entire area, and you've been hearing the echoing of this hammering since you entered this area, or since you've entered the city itself. And so it's like incredibly loud when the hammer hits, and the door, like knocking on the door, even though it's metal and ringing and echoing and that kind of stuff, was not enough to apparently alert them to your presence.
Okay. I'm just going to Sacred Flame him again.
Which one?
The one next to Mushari,
One? All right.
since that's the only one I can see, I assume. Actually, I can probably see the other one.
You could move
He's
and then
far.
see things. Yes.
Uh,
A whole another 2 damage! I'm helpful, guys.
I mean, pretty sure that might kill him because he's been fucking hurt bad, but... Is it half damage or nothing?
It's nothing. It's a cantrip.
Oof. Oof.
That also would not have killed him. He's very close though.
Yeah, I mean, that's all I can really do.
All right.
Sorry, guys.
It's alright, man.
I'll be out
Fucking
here.
happens. It happens.
Can I throw my shovel at him?
You already
Already
did that.
acted this turn, but next turn,
Oh well.
try.
Turbar's bullying this one kid in the corner.
He's about to try to bully back. Try being the operative word.
Fucking nat 20.
How's 212s?
I deny that with my shield.
The Fire Newt Warrior swings, hits your shield, looks around for a brief second, wondering what the heck's going on, and try to swing another way, but he meets the same shield somehow, and is looking very confused with himself. Having a great inner conflict at this point in time.
Agree.
Yeah.
Can I have my shield out?
Sure.
Since I'm going full coward?
Yep.
Okay, thank you.
You took it out last round. How about that?
I could use the AC boost if I get hit.
Alright, Turambar, you're up.
Beat him up!
This guy's going nowhere. He's in the corner.
Yeah.
The other guy's surrounded, but
Yep.
this guy is right by that door.
Okay,
Sure is.
I'm just to let you know, as soon as he moves, he is taking 1d8 damage, but he will probably get through the door. So, that's your call. He's already been hit by Booming Blade, so if he moves, he takes a d8 damage.
But moving requires going through the door.
Well, he probably will end up going through the fucking door.
Not acceptable.
I really just wanted to see this guy go through the door, though,
I
and
like
then just
listening to
explode
what you
on the
guys
other
think is
side.
gonna happen.
Kind of
I
sad.
want
I
to
want.
see the door explode after it voluntarily moved.
This is true. As soon
Well,
as the
I
door
mean-
decides to move on its own, it will explode.
Was it, like, very important that the guy all the way on the bottom died immediately?
It was maybe a bit important.
Dude, Turambar, you can just go for it. You're not gonna be like.
So
I mean, you might get hit.
Arn, if you had aimed at him, you would still have missed. Oh.
Okay,
Yeah, I don't want to blow
I'll
my
take
one
those
spell on
opportunity
that.
attacks.
You're taking 2 opportunity attacks.
I don't care.
They are a 6 and an 8. You really don't care.
Yeah, fuck. Smash him in. Yeah, get that flank.
Mm.
Paladin
Now
going from behind.
Kurgar is salivating at you right now. You have no idea. what
Tactical
the heck to come with
flanking
Dragon
maneuvers.
hold. Dragon wrestle? Is that a better way to do it?
That definitely
Dragon
hits.
wrestle?
Ooh.
it. And he gets cleaved in half.
Oh,
An
boy.
acceptable result.
I'm not gonna lie though, I kind of wanted to see him run through the door and just explode on the other side.
No.
And cinematic though.
Sorry if I ruined your immersion. And I am done.
Right.
Speaking of cinematic, has anyone seen Deadpool 2 yet?
Nope, and shut your mouth.
I was gonna get to go for free the other night.
It's
but
pretty
couldn't
good.
Get tickets.
So this Fire Newt Warrior is gonna turn in a hit Karengar, or try to.
Okay.
I put some disadvantage on that.
I have rolled. Okay. My rolls so far have been a 1, a 12, a 12, an 8, an 8. And now, as soon as I
Good
turn
job,
to
Vile.
Karengar,
You infected Gree.
it's a 21.
I put a disadvantage on it.
Wow.
Fuck!
Hit me up, boy. Let's see that fucking damage. Let's
Some
go.
damage.
Vile is.
I'm a
no-
I'm sorry.
No, it's not a 21.
Hey! Hey! Oh,
Alright, okay. Disadvantage?
Can we establish that Vile has the Wheaton curse?
Alright, so 15 on the second one. No, because the Wheaton curse involves the number 18. Viles involves the number 21. It is above the Wheaton curse.
It's an even
Can
more
you repeat that?
powerful form of dark magic.
I was being.
Yeah, 15 does not hit you, right?
Does not hit, no.
So then his second attack, with disadvantage, I'm sure, is an 8.
And it's only. It seems that it's just a disadvantage on the attack roll. So. One of them is what it looks like.
Oh, it's only the first one?
Wait, that's what I'm just reading. Run a creature.
Oh,
you
he
can
used
see-
his reaction. Okay, that's right.
Yeah.
Well,
Still
10.
didn't hit. Doesn't hit.
So now this guy's mystified by some shield blocking an attack.
A shield that jumped 5 feet.
It was an action roll over Karangar.
Turbo, you have a very shiny shield, right?
Yes.
Well, one face of it is very shiny, and it's the face that's outward. The other side of it is
Exactly.
You're just blinded. Anyways.
Blinded by the light. Anyway.
Okay.
Yep. I'm not a bard anymore. Can't sing. Alright, Lord, you're up.
Okay. Well. Who can I shoot from where I'm at? Nobody because of Musharib?
That guy, the guy that's in the middle of everyone there. You hit him.
Okay. Yeah, I'll go for him again. And
Does not hit, unfortunately.
damn it.
Our
Alright.
clutch wizard is not coming in today.
No, it is not.
Karangar, you're up though.
Gonna hit the guy who just hit me with booming blade. I'm also gonna roll again just to see if I get a crit. No, okay. Because I do get advantage on that roll.
Yep.
5. Neat. Does that kill the one right north of me?
Yeah, that kills him. Sorry, I was trying to figure out why one of my guys wasn't on the initiative tracker anymore.
I am gonna bonus action hit the guy in the corner.
Okay.
13, I don't think hits.
No, it does not.
Okay.
Musharib is gonna
I
barrel
think.
over the barrel.
Hold on.
Oh, sorry. Oh yeah, sorry. No, I'm the noose. Derp derp.
Using the old barrel strat.
What you got?
I'm gonna expend a superiority die
Okay.
to add my roll to my attack with my precision attack skill.
Okay. So roll normal attack, then roll me a 1d8.
And where's the D8 before I do that?
You can just do
Just
a
type
slash
in-
R space 1d8.
Yeah.
Enter.
Nice.
Okay. So that hits. Can you use your precision attack? Ooh, that kills him.
That is.
Christ. That is massive damage.
Fucking RKO!
That's a
out
lot of
nowhere!
damage.
Okay, anyway.
Okay, and then I pick up his body and put it in my backpack.
Sorry. A few things wrong with that. One, he's
He's
really
flaming,
heavy.
huh?
Two, you acted this turn already?
Damn.
Could be a dragon move.
I mean, you could grapple him. You grapple him.
He's dead.
Yeah, you can do it without being contested with a check.
Means you automatically win.
Even though grappling is an action, that's still more than you should be allowed right now. But
Does it get
We're still in
advantage
initiative,
since it's
He's
already
dead.
dead?
No, I'm dead. I'm dead. I'm dead.
you're done. All right.
Oh, I let out a battle roar of
Oh, you
extreme
did?
lust and excitement.
All right.
It's
One,
like turn.
one moment, please. One moment, please. Doo, doo, doo.
Was that the actual noise you made?
Yes.
Christ.
The sound
door
of
explodes.
intense constipation.
Karangar, Turumbar, I need a dexterity save for the door exploding.
Did I make the door explode?
You definitely did.
Nice.
Yes!
Nice.
Oh, well, that's a 7.
Yeah. Go ahead and roll me 2d8. You take 11 piercing damage.
Oh god. if I made the door explode, something on the other side of it better take a fucking hit too.
The thing on the other side made a dexterity save.
Uh,
I'm sorry.
half damage then,
It took
duh.
half. It did take half. If I can select it again, there it is. Okay.
Ah, that's right, I'm fine.
Well, I'm glad you're fine.
You're a beefy boy.
So, out of the door, you see this guy.
What is it?
He looks like, Fire Newt, only, slightly not Fire Newt.
Like
Really,
armored,
he looks
or?
like he is a spiritual leader of these people. He looks an awful lot like he worships a demon. We put it bluntly.
Geek the Mage!
Does he have armor on?
Sure.
Okay.
Probably a warlock, but I'm just
So
gonna call it a
then-
mage.
And he's on foot.
Are we still in initiative order?
You are definitely still an initiative voter.
Okay, so I can't, like, do anything yet?
Not quite yet.
Fuck.
But, that also alerts everyone else. So it was a brief exit from initiative order while I did this piece of it, and then we're gonna jump back in as soon as I show you everything else that's going on right now. Right.
That is a lot of fire breath. That's gonna...
I'm just
Jesus.
gonna hold the corner, stay at a line of sight. Just tell that to everybody who's gonna listen.
Which is how many people?
None.
Everyone but
It's
Bush.
0. Actually, it's gonna be fucking 0. That's what's gonna happen.
The priest guy is not mounted, right?
No, he's not.
Okay.
That's
Does he
just a
have
way to
armor on?
distinguish which one is which.
Does he look like he has
Nicky
heavy armor like the picture?
No, that's all ceremonial stuff.
Okay.
In fact, he is wearing no armor at all. It's all just regular clothing.
The other ones you've been fighting have been wearing some sort of crude chainmail, right?
Yeah, crude chainmail with the shield.
Okay.
I don't know why they didn't inverse the images there, but they didn't. So.
Did this fire nude also take damage?
Yes, he did. He took
Good.
half.
Fuck that kid.
Should booming blade the wall and then push it over.
I don't know, use this thing to set up fucking traps.
Okay. this might have been a
This might be a one-time thing.
thing, so don't get too excited. The door did not
Yeah.
voluntarily move, is how I'm going to tell you that.
Then it done damage. If I cause it anyways.
I make the rules.
Is that water inside, or is that
That's water again.
adamantine?
Water?
And the stairs go up or down?
These stairs go up! No.
Okay, Barden.
There's no stairs in there. That
Oh,
center
put
thing,
it in
that
the
center
middle.
contraption is a giant anvil hammer, automatic hammering machine that is still making noise and still pounding away at iron in this case, pounding them into ingots.
So it's one of those like environmental hazards in Indiana Jones movie where if you shove someone in, they die.
Oh.
Sure.
Oh.
Sure. We'll go with that.
Get some fire ignites.
I'll grapple, you punch.
Alright, hang on a second here. I gotta figure out where I'm at with everything.
Is it an up and down hammer thing?
Alright, so the last thing that happens is a giant sphere of fire appears. Doo-doo.
He gives us a free action? What the fuck is this?
Well, this is still outside of initiative order. Yep, so it is a 5-foot diameter sphere. Easy way. There is a sphere here of fire.
Sphere?
Here.
A flaming sphere.
You have to make you have to make a deck save or take
It's a
or
5-foot diameter sphere of fire.
It's just hovering in front of the door.
Hovering in front of the door. It is 5 feet in diameter. I'm pretty sure that's all you know about it.
Does it block line of sight?
Sure does.
This is highly inconvenient.
But the good news is I'm not going to make it move this turn. Because, initiative order. We're back in it now. Which means
And
fire
the hammer thing is an up and down, like smashing hammer, right?
Yep. But it is starting to slow down, because you noticed that one of the fire units, as soon as the door opened up and they realized something was wrong because this fireball appeared, that they pulled the lever to stop it. And the gears are starting to wind down, and starting to slow down. It's taking a long time to stop, though.
Where is that lever located?
It is...
I don't think you'd be able to see it.
Well...
Oh, maybe you would.
Oh, alright.
We'll pretend you can see it, because it's... But, yeah, it was right here, is where that lever is at, so... That's the fire unit that did it. Okay, back in initiative order now. That fire unit warrior is going to go there. Ushreeb's going to act. He is going to warily run right next to Karangar and look to Karangar like what tactics do now.
Tactics you now?
Like he is confused, upset, and not entirely sure what to do now because he's never been in a situation where it doesn't seem like there's an obvious way to just run in and hit something.
Geek the mage. He's like, fuck the kill the mage, kill the caster.
So you're telling him to run into the ball of fire to do that?
No, I do not tell him to run into the ball of fire.
Okay, so
I'm gonna tell him to. I'm gonna tell him to. Because I think that the spells is a deck save. I'm gonna tell him to. Because we can't get in there just to dodge or get ready to jump. And like.
Are you yelling like Piccolo? Dodge!
He's gonna toss the dwarf.
Pretty much.
We should just soak him and then throw him through the fireball and see what happens.
Wow.
He's our guide. He's a way out
How
of
about
this
we?
mess.
Yeah, no.
Yeah, but he's short, stout, and like hardy.
And
Holy
immediately
shit.
surrounded by 7 fucking newts.
Alright, so Karangar, what are you actually telling him now?
Tell me to get ready to move, like get ready to dodge if this thing. The fireball's gonna have to come forward, so just get ready to move out of the way of it. And I'm gonna
Okay,
ask.
So what he does
Uh-huh.
is he runs over here and hides behind the barrels.
Fair enough. You know that's fine. That's a-okay. I'm okay with that.
Okay. Fire Unit Warrior
So
2.
he can do both. He can do that and a dodge action.
Yeah. Sure can. He's hiding behind the barrel.
What's in the barrels?
You were.
Cover. And
The barrels are
booze.
empty except for you. Nothing in the barrels anymore. I guess the ones near you could find out if you open them. But the ones that you were in were empty besides you.
Damn.
So that part where you moved Twilight. So I guess I should say that doesn't quite block line of sight, but you're pretty sure that projectiles going through it might incur some sort of penalty.
Alright, I'm confused by the fireball, so I will move here. I will attempt to throw a dart at the priest guy,
Okay, roll me.
which I
attack
guess would
with
probably hit the
disadvantage.
fireball way through.
Yep. So just roll me with disadvantage. That does not hit.
Does it hit the fireball?
It does hit the fireball.
Explode.
And
You
nothing
don't hear it.
happens?
You don't hear it clatter on the ground on the other side.
Dang it. Alright.
Another fire unit warrior is going to come up right here. Orin, you're up.
Great if there wasn't a fucking fireball in the way. That happened out of order.
It's almost like the DM can cheat. No, I had.
You fucking what, mate?
If the door had opened, so I did roll for everyone in this room to see if they detected the stuff going on the other side, including when Vile hit the door. And when Ruth screamed, they were alerted, unfortunately.
God damn it, Rendad.
God damn it, right? Yeah, we could have fucking cleared these guys goddamn
Fuck, get it by
SWAT
six.
style. We could have fucking swatted these guys.
But this exact situation would have happened if they'd been alerted anyway. So
Huh.
But now we can blame the news.
I don't know. I think
Twice.
like if we snuck up to the door, swam open like a SWAT team, I think we should have gotten something out of that, but it didn't
yeah,
happen.
you probably would have. That's not what happened.
Yeah, it's not what happens. That's true.
I mean, your door exploding did hurt a few of them. So be happy about that.
I'm surprised that spell can wreck a dwarven well-made door.
Well, let's just say that there was some other mischievous things in play.
Such as a DM that wanted cool things to happen.
That's fair enough.
See, they're all bunched up together. It'd be really nice if they weren't immune to fire damage.
I know, right? I fucking know.
Do you have any water balloons?
Water balloons, they lay their eggs in hot water.
Dang it.
You
But
were told
we do know
this.
that cold water does slow them down. That was one of the things in Vola's guides.
Cold water does.
Is there an ice ball? A snowball.
He
Throw a
does
snowball
throw
at
us. Lord has been throwing snowballs. Rays of snowballs.
I'm throwing frost rays
Rays
at
of
them.
snow.
Ray of Frost. But anyway, Orn, it's still your turn. 3? Oh,
Yeah.
okay.
I'm just gonna step out where I can see him, and then I'll Sacred Flame again.
Okay, make me attack with disadvantage.
It's not an attack roll.
Oh, that's right. Well, he's gonna make his dexterity save with advantage.
Oh. Hey, every bit counts.
God damn one.
Yeah, dude, I know the feeling.
Rolling for shit tonight.
Hold on. Every bit counts.
No
Fuck.
damage.
Okay, I'm just gonna step back
See,
behind
he was a
cover.
warlock.
I mean, I
Yeah,
did
and
say
that's it.
demon, right?
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. That's why I thought as soon as he was like, oh, warlock.
So now it's the warlock's turn. Pretty sure that is concentration, right?
Yes, it is a concentration spell.
Yeah, I would be impressed if it wasn't a concentration spell. But yeah, that's a concentration spell. But Scorching Ray is not. So the first thing he does with his bonus action is move the flame ball, and he's gonna ram it into a boy.
Oh my.
He's gonna. I can actually grab the. No, not you. There we go. He's moving the flame ball to try to occupy the same space as you, Karengar or Turambar.
Basically,
Me.
mean dex save.
Yeah, I need a dex save.
Is it moving over there?
It's trying to ram into him, can't quite occupy, but it can't occupy the same space as him, so it's grinding against him, and it's shoving over that way.
Okay.
Okay, well,
So
Take the damages.
I believe it's 2d6. And the sphere stops moving this turn. Yeah. Okay, so yeah, 2d6. So and you only take half of that because you're fire resistant.
ow.
How you
Seven-
feeling, bud?
17.
Oh.
It half.
So, how far did he move it?
He moved it essentially 5 feet.
Oh,
He can move it very far.
He can move it up to 20. Feet away, I'm pretty sure.
I think it's 30 as a bonus action. Yeah, it's very far. Like,
So now it's on this square now.
yeah, and
On
if
that
we
square.
end our turns next to it, we get burnt.
But that opened the way for him to use his
Scorching Ray.
Scorching Ray, which I believe is up to 3 targets.
Who you choosing, I guess. Or is it, oh, you can choose one target
Yeah,
per
it's 3
turn.
separate fireballs.
Fire bolts.
Bolts, yeah.
Gotta read the spell again here. Sorry, 1 second.
No worries.
Raise a fire and hurl them at 3
Need
targets
some
in
music.
range. You hurl them at 1 target or several. Ray attack spell for each ray. Okay, that's what I want to know. Okay, so the first one was going at Turumbar, the second one at Karangar, and the third one at Alec.
Okay.
So the first one, 15,
Misses.
I believe, misses.
It bounces off my shield.
Yep.
And I put disadvantage on this one with my reaction.
Well, I mean, do I get disadvantage because I'm literally behind Turambar, who's holding a shield directly in front of me?
Yeah, he uses action to do exactly that.
Okay, fair enough.
I might as well just make these all public, because I already did, so why not? This is
Does
anyway.
not hit.
And then Relic, does a 9 hit your AC?
What's that?
Your armor class?
What's
Does a
my
9
AC?
hit? Yeah.
It's 17.
So does a 9 hit?
Dude,
No.
I'm totally new. I don't know what the fuck you're
No,
asking
no.
me.
So if I roll below your armor class, nothing happens.
Okay, no.
Okay. So yeah, Fire Newt, Warlock, of Imix, pulls out his deity's name, Imix, and then curses violently as he retreats around the corner here, and allows
I'm
his
gonna yell
friends to charge him.
coward in Draconic as he does that.
The Fire Newts in the room look very angry at you now.
Do I know anything about Imix?
Do you? Roll me a religion check.
I guess I might as well help out on this.
Okay, so you rolled with advantage, so helping happened.
You should do your guidance.
So Imix
Oh, that's
sounds
an
an
action,
awful
though.
lot like a deity.
Okay.
Perfect. Ah,
I am baffled.
oh shit. And Turambar, you might also know about this, so I'll take that roll. But Imix, it's clearly not a good thing. He is not a good aligned deity. You
Didn't
maybe
we,
heard about him once or twice before, but
Didn't we
he's
hear
not-
about him in the book with the Fire Newts?
Not really. Most of what you would have seen in there was related to like their actual natural state of being, not with their
Okay, I thought
their
the
society.
deity was mentioned. A deity.
Well, they seem to have some very like brief notes were in there, such as that they worship some deity, that it is evil. Like these are the things that I've mentioned before.
Mhm.
But you don't like Imix does not ring, well, or herself, you don't know. Does not ring any real bells as far as what that deity is of or what it does. But you now know that they worship Imix. That's information. Not good aligned.
They
Like
worship
it's evil
Mimics.
aligned.
Oh no.
And they seem super zealotous about it after you tried to curse their religious leader. They
Yeah,
all look very
they
angry.
don't like me right now.
They really don't like you.
That's fine.
You're not very good at making friends.
I
Oh,
am
sure are.
not.
It's your turn.
Okay, so this door's completely disappeared when it exploded.
Yep. And there's a fireball right next to you that when you turn next to it, you're gonna have to take some extra stairs.
Okay, so from here, can I attack, like, these guys on the corners?
Yes. And I will not make you
Bottleneck
impose
boys.
disadvantage. It'll be with a regular normal attack.
I'm gonna grapple this one.
All right. Give me a strength roll.
Athletics, I think.
Oh, yeah, strength athletics, whatever. Okay.
Eh.
Get him.
You guys rolled the exact same dice.
Nice, alright, so I got him.
Got him. His
Is
movement
that
is
the
reduced
left
to
or the
0.
right one?
I'm gonna pull him.
Okay.
Can I strike him?
I'm gonna pull him
Can
into
now.
this room.
I mean, I'm actually he's already this guy's already gone, has he?
What guy?
The guy that he just pulled.
This round, yeah, he's gone.
Okay, I'm actually not gonna strike him then. I'm gonna save my reaction for.
Well, it's a forced movement, so you
Oh,
can't.
okay. Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Fair enough.
So his turn is after your turn.
So he's in that room now.
Fucking Turbo just abducted a dude. Just fucking what?
Arch, what do you got?
Also, is this just an opening into the lava pit?
It definitely is.
Okay.
And there's a
so-
crane or something?
That is a gantry that is used to raise and lower materials up into the forge here.
Okay.
This is like a materials processing area where they go and heat up the metals and everything like that. They're pulled into this massive, stored in this massive pool.
My rolls
Dude,
tonight.
apparently when I roll well, everybody else rolls poorly.
So, what were you attacking, first of all?
The one right here.
Right there? Okay. So, in your attempt to, Ray of
Oh,
Frost, the Fire Newt Warrior,
User joined your channel.
What the hell is going on in here?
this is D&D. Your Ray of Frost bolt, as you're casting it, the door in front of you slowly creaks shut,
Oh no!
and your bolt hits the door in front of you, knocking you down prone. In surprise.
Ow.
So you should have blown it up.
Should have exploded that door.
Yeah. Someone booming blade the
So
door.
that door is shut, and you're prone.
Okay.
Okay.
So, alright.
Yeah. If you want to consume half your movement to stand up, you still can do that, I guess, technically.
I will stand up.
Oh, right.
Oof.
Yep. So, Fire Newt Warrior buddy charges in.
Oh, first I'm gonna strike him with my using Polar Mastery. So I just hit him as it's gonna be my reaction, but I'm gonna hit him.
Okay. Go for it. That does not hit.
15 does? Oh, that's right. 15 doesn't hit. Okay,
Nope. Sure doesn't.
fair enough.
So, this boy gonna attack. 17.
17 hits. I would use my reaction, so roll damage.
3 damage.
Oof.
He looks like he wants to give you 1,000 cuts to death. Pirate line.
Oh, and in order to grapple this guy, I sheathed my longsword.
Okay.
I forgot to mention that. Sorry.
Good. So then the second attack is a 10.
Does not hit.
Okay. Okay, so next Fire Newt boy. Gonna come right here and attack Mushari. 14 and a 19, both hit.
Archibald, if you have any,
Total of 8.
if you have any AOE spells, now might be a good time.
And then he turns around and sees the doors closed.
Yeah.
Literally cast Fireball on the door right in front of him. Just
Kills
Oh, so
Orin.
remember, that Ray of Frost hits Orin. Just keep that in mind.
Door's
Door's
fucking
Oh no,
frozen.
can't move. Minus 10 movement speed.
My AoE damage spell is flame, so
That too. You have any more
burning
damage?
hands is not going to be
Close
good.
your own door and blow your way out.
But I can grease them up again next turn.
Oh yeah, get them all, oil them up.
I can oil them all up for you guys.
Okay, so this guy can barely get to here
Oh
with his movement.
baby.
Can he go through? Can he get there without going through the
Without
Fireball?
going through,
Okay.
yeah, he can go through that. Yep.
Yeah,
I
okay.
just did
And
it.
they're completely immune to fire damage, right? Or you figured
Yeah,
that out last
they've
time?
ended their turns there, not had to make the turn.
Yeah.
So yeah. Because it's not just allied creatures that take that damage. It's
No,
all
I
creatures.
understand. I was just making sure. I remember that we tossed a guy in burning out of molten adamantium, and he took 0 damage. So I'm
You just
assuming.
walk around on top of it.
Yeah.
It's like it's a dense metal.
Well, it's a dense, very hot metal.
Alright, so how's the 16?
16 hits barely. Now
Okay,
you roll. Now you're rolling all these numbers that are
Not-
like.
Not 21.
Yeah, no, but I can't cast shield anymore as I used my reaction because it was.
That's your fault.
Well, no, it's not because I expected the turn order to be the turn order, but
It is the turn order. Turn order hasn't changed.
Yeah, they were just added to the turn order.
no, I'm talking about the guy using his flaming sphere. But go on,
Oh,
hit me,
boo-hoo.
do damage.
2 damage.
Oh, jeez, at least they're rolling low.
How's a natural 1?
Wow, they're almost as deadly as I am.
What happens on the natural one?
Well, funny you should ask. He swings so hard and so angrily with his sword, goes flying across the room, barely misses Turambar, and ends up in the pit of molten iron.
I
Oh.
laugh at this guy trying to piss him off essentially.
Oh, you didn't have to do that. He was still very angry. And it's your turn, Karagar.
Okay.
You
What
watch
the?
Twilight follow the arc
fuck
of the
do
weapon
I
as
do
he's kind
here?
of distracted.
Okay.
I'm gonna start killing Twilight.
I think what I actually need to do is fuck. This is gonna be rough. Kill dudes is nice, but as long as I have aggro. Do I get
Kill.
it? I mean, I don't know if I'll be able to kill a lot of them though. Screw it. I'm gonna go ahead and strike the one that I have advantage on, which is the one that Turambar is holding.
There is no try. There is only do. Kill. I believe in you.
Nice. Luck's coming back. I'm going to then do, because I think I need to do it this point, is I'm going to do Accent Surge, and I'm actually going to a dodge. So, everybody has disadvantage against me on attacks, and then I have advantage against dex saves. And I'm also going to use my bonus action to do defensive stance.
Okay.
Man, you're just doing all this stuff.
Yep.
Rollick.
Oh, actually,
is
by the
that?
way, I do. Hold on. I do have to make a dex save with advantage against the flaming sphere, real quick.
Oh, yeah, you sure do.
18 though.
18 takes half damage, I'm pretty sure. Right?
So 2d6 divided by 4.
Mm.
8
Good
one
vial
damage.
rolls.
Takes
Nice.
one damage.
Mm.
Wow,
Good
that
vial
was the
rolls.
exact same,
Nice.
One damage.
exact same vial
Mm.
roll as I had earlier.
Nice. I'm glad
Good
it's
vial
usually the
rolls.
vial rolls,
Nice.
you know?
Alright, so
Exact
we're
same
going to
vial roll as I had earlier.
Nice. I'm glad
Good
it's usually the
vial
vial
rolls.
rolls,
Nice.
you know?
Move up.
Alright, so
Exact
we're going
same
to
vial roll as I
I'm
had
gonna use
earlier.
my
Nice.
precision strike again with a superiority die.
Okay.
I'm
You
gonna
can
be
roll
attacking-
before he decides to use that, right?
You totally can.
So you
So-
can roll your
let you
dice
know.
first,
What's the
and then
code for that again?
So if you roll first, and then if you roll highly, you don't have to expend your superiority dice, is kind of how it works. Or if you roll lowly and you want to try to get a hit anyway, then you can expend your superiority dice to make a persistent strike. So you can roll your dice, and before I tell you if it
Okay.
hits or not, you can use the superiority dice.
So if I roll against the guy who's being pinned, do I have advantage, right?
Sure do. Because I said so. Alright,
Yeah,
so
you
you
should
wanna
probably
use
use
superiority
that
dice?
die.
use the die.
Because we know that that's not going to hit from previous
What's it again?
experiences.
Slash.
Slash R space 1d8.
Big money. Big money.
Alright.
Oh, wait.
No,
That's
he
a
didn't
1D.
roll a 1d.
He didn't roll.
save.
Oh, he rolled a 1d.
Yeah, try one more time.
Slash R 1d8.
That's better.
Yeah, that hits. Roll your damage.
Oh, sorry.
Damage.
My bad.
Oof! Renus has been
Nice.
when he lands those hits though. He's been hurting.
All but his first one, yeah.
He was just warming up.
warming up. He wanted to be very quiet in his first attack. That's what it was. That's never gonna get old.
And I only have
He needed to
one
loosen
action
up
per,
after
right?
being in that barrel the whole
Yes.
time.
You had to use your action surge, so you can't use it again until you take a short rest.
Okay, so that
Your turn?
concludes my turn.
Okay. So the Fire Newt warrior here that you just attacked is gonna, as he's trying to struggle with the hand that is on him, he's gonna turn to you and spit fire at you.
At whom?
Can I
At Renus.
Okay.
can I parry that?
Well, you can roll
No,
me a
that's a
dexterity
melee
save.
attack.
Okay.
Okay,
Roll me
so
dexterity
normal
save.
dex save.
Dex save.
What do I click for dex save?
So you're gonna have
Saves
saving
and
throws,
dex.
and then it'll say dexterity. So just click dexterity.
Top left side. Ooh.
Ouch.
Do you have proficiency on dexterity?
It's not gonna matter. You rolled a nat 1.
It wasn't even a saving throw.
Oh, that's what I'm saying. It wouldn't matter.
I guess you're right.
I mean,
I'm just gonna click this to see test. So yeah, you see how it says dexterity save? There's you click the dexterity all the way on the left. There's one that says saving throws in a little box with strength, dexterity, constitution, all in one little box. You want to click that dexterity. It'll say dex save essentially, like it does on mine.
Give me location on the sheet.
Top left,
Should be
right,
just
to the right of
where you
to
click.
the right where it actually says dexterity and your modifier. To the right of that, there's a box that has saving throws. Oof.
so the good news is the natural one didn't do a whole lot to affect the damage. So, but the bad news is I rolled highly. So you take 12 points of fire damage.
Newts beasts.
Okay.
They are humanoids actually.
Okay, that's what I thought.
Sorry, I had to look because I did not know, but I looked and they are.
Can't drop some sweet nature magic then.
All right, Moose,
Animal
finish one
friendship
guy
then.
off. Start switching the tide.
Anyway, Reduce, you take 12 points of fire damage.
Okay.
You
Mass
click on your
charm.
character, and you see the green ball on top of him. Click on that, and then type in -12, and then enter. It'll subtract 12 from your health points.
Tapping the what?
-12.
Because you took 12 points of damage.
In what box?
So if you click on your character,
Little
On the
actual
map.
icon
Oh
on
yeah,
that.
the icon on the map. Where's, yeah.
Yes,
token.
thank you, on the map.
there's a green ball above it. You click on that, and then in the box where it's highlighted 31, you're going to type in -12 and then hit enter.
Reduce has 31 hit points. Oh,
Here it does.
Remember, you're just super squishy.
I rolled really badly on my hit points.
Even I have 26.
Yeah, I've got 21 max.
I got 40. I've needed every one
Reduce,
of
do you
them.
need assistance still? Are you figuring it out?
I still have
event
more hit
edit
points than
token.
you guys have max.
No. You don't want to edit the token. So, click on the map again out of that screen, or click the X on it to get rid of that screen, whatever it is. You click the token once. Very top of it, there's a blue ball, a green ball. Or it should say, yeah. There
There we go.
got it.
Okay.
We did it. Okay. Usharib is not in a great place right now. He is still going to try to skull bash his way out of this.
I think that's the right course of action.
He's going to hit the one that he has advantage on. And he hits, and he will deal 6 bludgeoning damage to it. Alright.
And
Fire
it
time.
dies.
No.
That wishful thinking.
Argon's going to go there. So every other path is blocked.
Wait. So where'd it go?
Right here.
I'm gonna hit it for free.
What's the path?
I'm gonna hit it for free because of bonus of
Sure are.
Yay! I'm gonna try to anyway.
The path is this way. Well,
Yeah. It didn't matter. Hey, so
Dead built it, and the dead shall keep it.
You don't have advantage.
I know,
right?
I know it didn't hit it. I just
Okay.
forgot that because I'm just keeping that up because I have advantage against all saving
And
throws.
he's gonna spit fire at you anyway.
I understand that tree.
I'm gonna roll Dex saving throw with advantage.
There are. So you take full damage.
Half.
At least it wasn't a
So you
1,
take
I
full
guess.
damage and then half it. I got it. So roll me 2d8.
No, that was a natural one.
So you take 7 halved.
Which is 3 or 4.
I think in this case it'll be 4.
Always round down,
Always round down? Well then 3.
unless it specifically says otherwise,
Okay.
So 3.
or unless you're talking about hit dice. Those round up.
Twilight.
So this one here, the scrap one, has taken a beating, right?
Yes, you sure has.
Beat stick him! Beat stick him! Just on the fucking ground. Just gah!
Having learned my lesson from the last fight, I'm not going to charge straight in. I'm going to move here and hit this one.
Okay.
Oh, yes!
Roll me your attack. 22 hits, 6 damage. He's looking hurt.
Really hurt or just kind of hurt?
Blade. Like he's bleeding profusely.
Okay, I'll
Not
use a key point
profusely.
and do an unarmed attack.
Okay.
You do know you can just make a bonus attack, right?
My, oh
And
my
not spend a
god.
key point every time?
I don't think I can. Can I?
Yeah.
No, you well, so you make your attack with your melee weapon or whatever your monk weapon, and then you automatically get a melee attack in with that monk weapon.
And then you can
Oh,
flurry
that's
of
a
blows
bonus
for an
action, and then you
additional
can
Yes.
attack.
use for an additional attack.
No, you automatically get an unarmed attack.
No, that's
as a
what we're
bonus
saying.
action,
We're saying
which
he
is
gets
1d4.
that, but then he can flurry of blow for another attack as well. on
Yeah,
top
And
of
then
that.
flurry of blows gets him another bonus action.
I'm doing that wrong then. Okay,
So,
so I
Yeah,
won't use it.
flurry of blows gets you 3 total hits.
If you want to roll me another attack roll, but then I'll get to the natural one that happened at the end of everything.
Flurry of Blow says after you take the attack action, you can spend a key point to make 2 unarmed strikes as a bonus
Yeah,
action.
exactly. Instead of
It
one.
replaces your single bonus action.
Oh,
attack with
got it.
2.
Okay.
That's
roll
one
me
of
your
Monk's
2
base
additional attacks. So
abilities
roll
is
me
the
one more
bonus
attack
action.
roll. So that one hits, so it's 5 damage. But the unfortunately your natural one. Here, how do I want to resolve that?
Hits Karengar.
No,
See-
I don't believe in damaging natural ones. I don't.
I think it's fine if you do the severity dice and you roll really poorly on severity.
Well,
but
I'm gonna do DMing my way, but I
No, it's
appreciate
fine.
the
I'm
advice.
just saying that
Okay.
thank you for not fucking punching me. Everybody else has been rolling natural ones around targets
But-
near me.
Because you did recommend that something happened to both of you. You fall off the anvil that you're on, and knock Karengar prone with you.
What?
So we're both prone.
You're both prone.
Wait,
Oh my.
that's what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying. Use dexterity, not recommending something happen to me. I said if you roll rolly, but fine if you want to do it that way.
Sorry, Karengar.
No, it's just.
I thought cats were always supposed to land on their feet.
Actually, I have dodge action. Can I get a save against that?
Ooh, ooh.
Make me a dex save with advantage because you did that thing. You're knocked prone.
Oh.
I even made it
The
again.
vile
Vile
curse.
made it again.
Okay, this encounter just went pear-shaped in a hurry.
Oh no, it definitely did.
Oh
Orn,
my
do
God.
something.
Unfortunately, it's the fire newt's turn first.
I know, but Orn's the next one. I'm crying inside.
Dude, I'm taking my
That fire
strike
newt
at
warrior
him.
goes there.
I'm hitting him with disadvantage, but I'm taking my
Yep.
strike at him. Hey!
Oh my god!
He got there. Sure did.
Of
What are my
course.
rules? What are my rules today? If he moves voluntarily, he takes another additional D8 damage.
Good to know, because he's probably gonna have to move voluntarily in order to get anywhere. But he's stopping there, and he's
Okay.
spitting fire at you.
At me? Okay, I will take my.
Another dexterity save. I believe because you're up prone, the advantage cancels out.
Well, no, I'd say that it wouldn't because you actually get range attacks against prone targets are actually at disadvantage. So I'd say that because this is a range attack, that it shouldn't do that. But if you want to make it after I rolled a crit,
It's
sure.
a spell that's being cast, essentially. This is how it's flavored.
Is it a ranged attack spell though?
Does a 14 make it?
It's not an attack spell. It's just a
No,
spell.
it's not an
okay.
attack. I'm just
It's a
saying
saving
that,
throw
like,
spell.
I'm just
A
saying
14, a 14 does make
Oh,
it still.
got it.
so
you're
that doesn't
fine.
matter. Not an issue.
Roll me 2d8.
11 to over 4 is going to be 2. Oh, actually 1 because it's round down. Okay, Guardian's internet is shitting out apparently right now.
Yep. So you're at 5. You took 5 from that.
1.
5 rounded, then halved again should have been.
Oh, sorry. No, I was thinking of 12 over 4. I don't know why I got that. I don't know. I thought it was 6. So I took 11 over. Yeah, I took 2 damage. There we
2.
go.
Yeah. It's like 1's not quite right.
Oh no.
We're gonna keep going with turns until it's Guardian's turn to make sure his internet comes
Yeah.
back. But we're just gonna keep going because I don't want this to take forever.
Good luck.
Anyway, so Orin, there is a closed door in front of you, and a friend in front of you. What do?
Can we just open the door?
Go ahead and try.
Would opening the door be my action?
No.
Okay. Well, I want to open and go through the door.
Okay, so with some effort, the door does open, breaks free of the ice. You can go ahead and go through.
Thank God. Thank God.
Not even make you roll for it.
And he sees
And-
his cat friend on the
Oh
ground.
God.
I'm gonna help out my friends. I'll switch to my sword as I'm running up.
Okay, so one-handed longsword. Do you have your shield?
The great sword.
Great sword, but yeah, you have your shield.
I can't put the shield away when I pull out the sword.
That'll take an action because it's 2 options, two things you're manipulating.
Oh, remember you could drop
You
it
can
and
drop
take out
it.
your sword because we
You can
did
drop
go
the
over.
shield too. Yes, that is true. You can
We
drop
did
the
go
shield.
over that in the Discord.
Yep.
Can you guys hear me?
Yes, we can.
Neat. Okay.
So do you still have your shield or not?
I'll just drop my shield for now.
Okay, so your shield is somewhere along the path where you... Right there? Okay.
Like right behind me.
Yep.
And I will swing at the dude right in front of me.
Does not hit.
God damn it.
I'm so
Son of a-
sorry.
I helped.
The fire newt is screaming something in which one is is Abyssal Demon?
Yeah, I think so. That's one of the demons. anyways.
Yes, it is.
Or it could also be
Yep.
infernal.
So,
infernal.
Does anyone I think Infernal actually is right. Is the right one for demons, isn't it? Or is it Abyssal?
I think it depends on the type of demon because there's
Infernal is
That should
fiend.
probably be.
Because warlocks can read Infernal,
Abyssal
right?
is demon. Infernal fiend is the other one.
Which one do warlocks know inherently?
Probably
Depends if it's a
abyssal.
fiend
Abyssal. Okay.
or a
Oh
demon.
yeah, that's true because there's 2
Does
types.
anyone
of...
else know Abyssal?
I do.
You.
Oh.
Okay. So, what he says is not kind, but you recognize it as another arcane spell that he is readying as well after he's done cursing out everyone else. And he launches a firebolt at somebody.
A fire bolt or fire ball.
Bolt.
Okay.
Okay. Oh.
Who at who, by the way?
You.
Disadvantage.
Okay.
Because he's prone and it
Because I'm
is
prone and
arranged.
dodging, so disadvantage.
I mean, he's gonna do it anyway because you're. But
Yeah, I
he misses
insulted his
that.
asshole. Sits in my head.
You insulted his asshole? That's actually really
Sure
weird.
did. So then after that, he is ordering his fire newts to continue focusing the attack on the. We'll say that he uses. See, what's the most derogatory term against a
Me?
dragonborn that he can use?
Okay. Do I understand him because he's speaking Draconic, right?
No, but he's not. He's speaking
The
Abyssal. still.
kobold
Oh,
man.
he's still speaking Abyssal, okay.
But Lord Ultrabald knows. And Guardian,
Calls him a kobold.
you make out some of the words. But essentially, he has called the Dragonborn. Here, Trying to think of a good slur for a Dragonborn.
Lizard man.
Well, we'll just call him a wannabe lizard, anyway. Say that that's enough for
Oof.
now. Like, you're not even quite a lizard on his scale yet.
I understand.
Yep. So, you don't actually understand any of that. He's just.
I understand. I know he's probably pointing at me at this point,
But
though.
so Turambar, you made out the insult for sure, and Lord Archibald, you understood everything that he had said, including the spell that he was casting, the incantation he was using to cast Firebolt.
Sweet.
And then Turambar, you're up.
Okay, so this dude that I have grappled.
Uh huh.
Ooh. Are we gonna do a suplex again?
Look, the
Do the
suplex is
lava.
going to go over the edge into lava that doesn't hurt him, but he will fall a few feet.
Yeah.
How deep is that depth, by the way?
Or am I gonna throw him?
Take him out on the edge of the crane, and then 1v1 him.
I mean, throwing him in the lava at least gets him out of our hair for like,
And
He's
then
almost
lets
dead
him,
now.
rounds.
lets him just fucking flank Lord.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, well, Lord can just ice magic the other door.
Well, I'll remind you also that this one is very, very injured. Does not look long for this world, regardless.
Just
Okay,
kick him.
I am gonna throw him into his friends.
Okay. Make me an attack roll and a strength check.
Okay. Oof.
Okay, roll me your attack roll.
Any modifiers on that?
Whatever your normal attack roll without proficiency would be.
+5?
You
So
proficient
this will
in
be
throwing people.
like a melee attack.
Oh!
So, in your throwing him, do you also release him, or do you just try to shove him?
In my throwing, I would release him.
Okay. So he gets knocked prone as he fumbles to the ground, but the other newts kind of scatter around him and make room for him to land.
Okay. Where has he fallen?
He unfortunately can't occupy the same space as other people. So he kind of bounces to the ground in front of you, not very far away.
Did you swap him? I don't know, like, because it looks like you swapped one
I
out.
didn't swap him.
Okay.
He's the same one. I had to
Okay.
make sure he was, but he's the same one.
Yeah, that's what I was... okay, I see what you did there.
So he couldn't quite move in the way you wanted him to. Is lame, but I don't know how to resolve that. But he's definitely prone, and we'll say that he took a point of damage in the process as well, but it's still fine.
Well, okay. Damn it. That was gonna be way cooler.
Sorry. I wanted.
Can I draw my sword?
You can.
Then I will do
Now
that.
the
and-
fanciful shit, Terrorbar, it's time for killing!
I ignore Karingar.
I know you do.
Do you call him a wannabe lizard?
No.
Oh, okay.
I mean, because if I'm a wannabe lizard, he's a wannabe lizard.
You're the only one that's insulted their deity.
I know, but he's also a gold dragonborn. I'm saying with some pretty good
They don't
relations.
like him. You
Well,
haven't
you're-
insulted him yet.
That's okay. I'm noble born. I know you're beneath me anyway. My turn's over.
Alright, Archibald, it's time for some heavy artillery, if you got any.
Oh,
The door is
jeez.
open,
Lightning
Archibald.
bolt! Lightning bolt!
No, I'm gonna have to grease these guys again.
Move him up.
Make them all slippery.
I mean, that is a very good good grease target right there. There's 4 of them just right exactly
yeah.
where you want them to be.
Whoops!
Yeah, I was
Say small of them,
debating thorning the ground over there, but I don't think I can do it.
Oh, baby,
They're
everybody's
all
taking a
tall.
seat.
Well played.
It's like the comics, they just slip on the banana peel.
And I'll move to the side.
just kind of poof in there a little bit.
Yeah.
Throw the banana peel down, just walk away.
Yep.
Yeah. So it's their turn, unfortunately, so they stand back up. Where's the thing? There it is.
He moved. Reaction.
Yes.
Did
Actually, wait, which one moved? Sorry.
one right in front of you.
Where is he moving to?
He stood up.
He stood up.
Oh no! Sorry, fuck. No, I sorry. I was looking away for half a second, and he said, "Move reactions." Like what? Don't get to attack him for that.
You don't?
No.
Oh, okay. Then he's gonna attack you.
Okay. Disadvantage and advantage, so it cancels out.
How does he
Well-
have disadvantage?
Because I have dodge.
You're on the ground.
You,
I
yeah.
have dodge.
I don't think so. Canopy, that's
he's
true,
rolling
but
around.
otherwise That's very false.
I believe
But-
dodge
okay,
drops
you
your
serious?
He's
incapacitated.
breakdancing.
You tried to use the dodge to dodge.
I'm literally
getting
rolling
knocked
around
over.
on the ground essentially. Like I was
While
just.
I gave you advantage on the check to see if you got knocked prone, and then you got knocked prone.
Jesus, really? I mean, it doesn't hit, but okay, go ahead.
It says that you lose the benefit if you're incapacitated or your speed drops to 0.
And my
You're
speed's
pretty
not at
prone.
0. Your speed's not at 0 as prone though. You can still
It's not?
move. No, you can move, or you can move while prone. I think, well, maybe it's not. If it is, then fuck it, whatever. But he misses anyways. I'll go check it out.
He hasn't even been attack rolled yet.
Yeah, that was an attack of a 10.
Oh, I did click once. He gets another attack, which is a 16.
That's true. He does get an attack.
Well, he gets 2 attacks.
I know he gets another. Like, roll.
Anyway, yeah, I did 16.
Oh, 16. I'm just gonna reuse my reaction to cast shield, and no.
Okay. We're good. Yeah. Anything else?
What? No,
That it?
I'm just kidding.
We're good. Moving on.
I'm gonna check it out because I think that's
Is that
bullshit.
it? Is that it?
No, we're good.
Okay. Anyway. Arnute stands up and attacks Swooshreeb again.
Oh, by the way, he has to make a dex save because he ends his turn in Greece as well.
Oh yeah, that's true. Public roll, dexterity.
Splat.
Not with
Neat.
advantage, but still prone.
Gets up, swings at me, falls back down.
The momentum of the swing.
Take him back down. It sure did.
It's actually when he hits the shield spell.
Yep. Exactly what happens.
He's like, what the fuck?
Anyway, Musharib took damage there.
Okay.
Small numbers.
Is he
Eight in
alive?
total. He's still alive. Let's see his health
Oh!
bar. One more hit like that and he's out of the fight. But this guy also ends his turn in Greece and needs to make a dexterity save and throw.
This is weird.
Neat.
Falls prone.
This is a weird day.
Orange.
This is a bunch of lizards getting greased up, falling over, just slipping around.
Orin, did you have any spell slots left?
I have a single level 2 spell slot left.
Okay.
Which you might need to save so we don't die of thirst. But if we might die beforehand, he might need to do it.
I would say surviving now is better than surviving later.
Oh, there's
throw it
literally
out.
water in the room right now. Here.
Oh, that's
and
true,
here.
actually. We'd have to filter it.
Alright. Anyway, Karangar, you're still getting attacked again. You have shield
by-
up still though, right?
It's till my next turn.
So how
19
about
does not
19
hit.
and a 15?
Neither hit.
Didn't mean to roll those
Ting,
up for you,
ting.
but whatever. Alright, he does not fall prone.
Because he's not standing in Greece.
Not standing in Greece. Karangar, you stand back up.
I stand back up, and I
Perfect.
shoot
I
a
think they all
fucking...
get opportunity attacks?
No, they do not.
Are
Thankfully.
you sure?
Yeah,
Yes.
because he didn't take opportunity attacks.
I'm just kidding.
Nice try.
Well, seeing that Musharib is in a... So which one... Okay. This... How does
This
this...
guy is very hurt. This guy is very hurt.
And
This
the
guy
guy-
is not hurt. This guy is not hurt at all yet.
Okay.
This guy is hurt a little. This guy's yeah. That guy's hurt a little bit, and this guy here is not hurt at all yet either.
God damn it. Okay, I'm going to go ahead and strike.
I would kill one if I could.
I know, but I might be able to kill two.
Oh, well then I would kill two if you could.
But I might. But it's kind of how badly is the guy that's on the ground next to Turambar?
He's in a very bad way.
Very bad way.
Okay.
And the guy over here is also in a very bad way in a very similar fashion as far
I'm
as
gonna
HP
go.
goes.
I'm gonna go booming blade on the guy to my right.
Okay.
Fuck. And then in bonus action, I'm gonna spend to hit the guy that's downed on the left.
Okay.
That has advantage.
It does.
Hey, Matt,
Thank
too.
God.
Roll me damage.
For 5.
That exactly kills him. Because of the 1 point he took when he fell down.
Nice.
Boom.
You
Bye.
hit yourself?
But
Oh, no.
Well, Karambar's on.
Bye, Karangar. Oh, and you also left the initiative order.
I had 16. I'll re-roll and put myself in it quick.
Yep, I'll fix your stuff here as well.
I hit backspace on accident while having him selected.
Fucking gone.
There we go. Karen Gar's at 16.
To do that to the newts.
I mean, one. I did do it to one of the newts.
Hang on. Okay. So this guy dead.
Correct.
Rollick.
I'm just gonna, I'm like, as I'm doing this, I'm gonna yell to the warlock in the back and say, "You hide behind your weaklings. Come and face me." Just a draconic, because I'm assuming they understand draconic, because they understand me. They understand some of the first shit I said.
You didn't say it in Draconic, though. You said it in Common.
Oh, also, if they understand common, then that too. Pretty sure I said it in the draconic, but okay, that's
Oh,
fine.
well, if you said, well, actually, if you said it in Draconic, that makes a lot more sense, because they don't speak Common.
Oh, yeah, that's what I was saying.
Okay. Yeah, he shouts back in Draconic, "I am facing you right now," and he's staring straight dead in your eyes.
Yeah, I know. I'm just, I know that I am, like, in Kerngar's head, it's like, oh shit, I'm probably gonna die here,
With that,
but I'm gonna
the
take a
rest of
few
his fire
hits.
newts are yelling in sequence, and the hammering, you realize, has become almost non-existent at this point.
Yeah.
So making
Okay.
noise might alert other people around you. You don't know.
I mean, the sound of combat.
Well, we don't know what's in the next door room.
Yeah,
And
but
by
I'm
the way,
saying that,
so
like,
you notice that those dwarven doors are pretty thick too, right?
The hammering has stopped at this point, right?
It's getting close to stopping. It's not quite stopped yet, but it's very slow and very dull.
Okay. So we're probably making a lot of noise now. Comparatively.
so that is my turn, so now it is to
Yep,
Relic.
Okay. I'm gonna.
Advantage, because it's only, no,
Oh no.
oh no.
What
Because-
do you attack? First of all, what are you attacking?
That fucking priest in the doorway.
This guy? Okay, so that's
Yeah.
actually with disadvantage.
Okay.
Well, it can't get
But
worse
you're
than a one.
you're a natural one anyway. So your what happens is your crossbow jams, and you're gonna have to spend a turn reloading it if you want to fire it again.
Oh.
So I just shot that and I missed.
The
Yeah.
bolt never left the crossbow; it jammed in the crossbow.
Oh my god. So was that my action for the turn?
That was your action for the turn. And normally, I think reloading is a bonus action, but you're gonna have to spend an action to fix this jam.
No, it's just that, I think it's just that, it's Boney actually,
Stop.
What?
I'm telling Vile that stop.
That he needs to shut up.
Pretty sure reloading is a bonus action, right? Did I get that wrong?
I think you did get that wrong, but fuck it, we'll go about that later.
Okay, well, fucking. That's it.
No, seriously, I want to know if that reloading is. if I got that
Because
wrong.
last time I read it, they have the loading quality, which just means that you can never take more than one shot in an action, bonus action, or reaction.
Okay, well, either way, he's gonna have to spend a turn reloading, or
Yeah.
to get rid of the gem to reload it and everything else like that. So doesn't really matter.
You shut up, Guardian.
What?
I was talking to Guardian.
I thought it awful like green. Second there, I was like, what the fuck?
The dudes both start with G.
All right. Anyway, Musha Reeve, Skull Bash, 5 bludgeoning damage to the guy that's right in front of him. And he's shouting out and saying, "Could use a hand. Please help."
Turambar, that's on
He
you,
put himself in
Turambar.
that corner.
I believe Vile's right. Loading just means you can only attack with it once per
And
turn.
it sounded right to me as well, but
Yeah, regardless of the number of attacks you can normally make.
so Fire New Warrior is going to attack from where he's at, and he's gonna attack Orn. That's who we can see. 13 and 9.
Miss.
Okay. Twilight.
I'm gonna stand up.
Yep, it's a good idea. This dude right here is very hurt.
Yeah, I'll attack him.
Okay. That kills him. No, it doesn't. You missed.
Okay, I'll use my normal bonus action for unarmed attack.
We're going the
That
wrong
also
way.
misses.
Come on, we need that clutch, man. We need that clutch.
Can I use a key point now to do the second one?
Sure.
Okay.
Oh,
There we go.
So, the first 2 were light taps on him, and the third one was like the 5-finger death punch. And it blew a hole right through his stomach.
I just claw out his throat and esophagus.
Yep.
Kaboom!
Man, he must have really eaten something bad.
So this guy's gonna spend half of his movement standing back up. That's a thing that he should do.
Okay.
And then 5.
He takes
and
1d8 points of damage.
for each 5 feet, right?
No, just once.
Once. Okay. Roll your d8 damage.
Bzzzt.
7.
Okay.
Hey, that's a good roll.
It's a good roll.
Right here. And he attacks you. 15 and 9.
Neither.
Okay.
I
Orn,
was
you're up.
I was really debating using my reaction to hit him.
Well, that dude just ran up to me, so I'm gonna swing a sword at him.
Okay.
And I did not hit, did I?
Did not.
I'm good at this, guys.
They're made of fire.
You're just warming up.
Okay.
It's been a while
You're
since
just
you used the
scared.
sword.
It's fine. It happens to everybody.
There's fire all around me.
Could Twilight get his little icon removed so he's not on the ground
Oh,
back
yeah.
in anymore?
Well, he can do that himself.
Oh, he can? I didn't know. Cool.
Yeah, I put that on
Whoops.
myself.
Sorry.
So, the Warlock is going to move his fireball again.
Okay. And to me, I'm assuming?
Well, funny you should ask. It's actually going to run right here as it tries to run into you. So make your
So
dexterity
it
save.
goes around him. Yeah, it's fine.
It goes. It goes. There's no space in here that I can get there from. where
But it
he's at.
runs into me. Oh.
It's ramming into you, but stops there.
Okay.
So I don't know if that. I don't think that actually.
Forgot about the fireball.
Basically, since you're hitting me, it does the fire damage to me.
Yes.
And do I make the dex save or do I not make the dex
I
save?
need to remember what it actually is.
Okay. I don't
Ooh,
think
that's
so.
gonna burn everyone though, right? If
Yeah,
they're all...
only if you end your turn there, next to it.
Okay. That's a good spot for the fireball.
Yeah, it's been a clusterfuck.
Why isn't that not actually doing anything now? What the fuck?
Typical.
Musha
I
Reeve is
I
back next to
think
it.
that saves against it, but I can't find where the save is at now.
Musha Reeve might die, guys.
I'm just gonna yell at. I mean, like.
Heal him, Archibald.
We can just have him disengage from the
Heal him.
fight. He can literally disengage and
And then
get
run.
out of the room.
Is
I
there
don't
something he would do?
think he's gonna.
I'm
do
gonna
that.
ask Orn, get Shuri to disengage.
Yeah, you should probably get out of there. Mushroom?
Yeah, so you're
the smart
fine
thing.
with that save.
I am, so I
Make-
take a quarter damage then, right?
Yep. So you take 2d6 and then a quarter of it.
For 1.
That is solid.
Hey, at least the
Oh, that's
poor
a
rolls
0,
are
right?
consistent. I actually haven't been rolling that bad today.
Isn't
I've
that
only
0
had one
damage?
nat. Actually, I've had 2 nat ones. Never mind.
What's
I've
that?
had 2 crits though.
What was that, Cat?
That's 0 damage, right?
No, that's 1. You always hitting at least 1.
Yeah.
Okay.
It's getting a bit hot in here.
Sorry, I clicked way too many times on a thing, not realizing exactly that I had done that. So give me a
Oh,
second here.
oh no. Is it buffering?
I can't see the battlefield. 1 second. Okay, fixed it.
Tiamat descends from the skies.
Yep, you guys all die. Anyway, moving on. So he's done that, and then I think he also gets to do another thing.
Yeah, that's his bonus action.
Who's gonna cast another firebolt at you?
Okay.
Karadar? Which I believe is a range attack spell.
Yep.
13.
Does not hit.
Okay.
This flame sphere, does it prevent, can we move through it?
If you want to
I-
try, you sure can.
I think you get damaged, but don't quote me on that
melted
one.
that dagger.
Yeah, it incinerated my dart.
You don't want to get in that at all.
I mean, also, it's not been able to occupy the same space as someone. Gonna point that out. It kind of rubs against someone, and that's it. Just
So
to
the
give you
answer is no.
100% of the information you have.
Grab the body of the fireproof fire needle and put it in front of you, and then charge through.
Anyway, turn.
Like
bar.
how Jason
It is
Bourne
your
uses
turn.
someone as a pillow as he jumps off a roof.
How do I get the turn order back?
It should be there.
Do you
for
not see it?
It just disappeared on me a while ago, and I don't know how to get it back.
Okay, hang on. Let me just do something quick. The back.
Yep,
Nice. Quick fix.
that was easy. Thank you.
I'll be right
It's
back.
a little convenient to have.
Turn bar. Dwarf boy needs help.
He does.
Help out my buddy.
I have no way of helping out your buddy, though.
You could.
He can help himself. He can get out himself if he chooses to. I mean, maybe not, because that
Okay,
guy does
well,
go
I mean, you
next.
could also just grapple him. You could voluntarily lose the check, and you could drag him out.
He's not being voluntarily moved, so he doesn't get the attack of opportunity against him.
You will not carry a dwarf.
Yeah, how would he feel about that?
I don't know, but
You're not tossing him, at
He
least.
definitely already called out for help, so he's asked for help.
He wants to be alive, so help him not be dead.
I mean, also just attacking the thing in front of him might help as well. So, but know that there is a fireball there also.
Yeah, that's the. Yeah.
We should get the tree guy to run in the fireball and then charge down the shaman.
So the dark green square is the fireball?
Yes.
Okay.
Hello, tax collector.
Hello, your Windows has a virus.
Pay me $500 right now. I'll fix it for you, and then also lock your computer and hold it for ransom. Don't tell anyone.
And then, with range attacks through the flame sphere, are disadvantaged, right?
Correct.
Roll.
Plus, everyone's prone. Minus the warlock.
And the guy's on the other side of us.
Or you just cross, zap the fucking fireball.
I am going to move Musharib.
Thing is, Renus, that fireball is hotter than my ray is cold.
Up to this space.
Like that?
Yes.
Okay.
And that would be my action, right?
The grapple to grab him to do that would be your action, I believe, yeah.
He's still in range of the fireball, though.
Yeah, but he can move. It's only on the end of his turn if he takes damage from the fireball. I'm gonna double check that actually.
Weren't there ceramic urns that they use to pick up the hot metal? We use one of those to capture the fireball.
There's one right here, at the end of this gantry.
Pick it up and trap the fireball underneath.
It's being held up by a large metal gantry.
Oh, also, it
With a
ignites
chain.
flammable objects nearby.
Yeah, is grease flammable?
Well, no, the
Yeah,
barrels.
The barrels are though.
Oh. Well, barrels are on fire.
Great.
Barrels
Thanks.
didn't have anything inside that we see, right?
Hope
in fact,
those were
fire-
your home.
Reduce knew they were
Okay.
empty.
I would like
We're good?
to leave
It's
Yeah, my
stone
turn's
powder.
Okay. Archibald.
Okay.
That grease did work.
It did.
Yeah.
It really did.
Yeah. Can I shoot this guy? Or I have too many
Sure
people
can,
in the way?
because you have two friendlies and some prone guys in the way, and the prone guys aren't blocking anything, and your friendlies can get out of the way for you. So yeah, I think that's good to go.
Okay, then that's what I'm gonna do.
That-
Finally.
Yo,
Oh. Oh.
every bit counts. Every bit counts.
Hey. He is. We did weren't these guys weak to cold that you did
Yeah,
last?
it does. Hey, it does double damage, which is a whole 2.
Yeah, dude, 2 damage.
Yeah.
And also, his speed is reduced by 10 feet.
And concentration.
Oh yeah,
Oh,
it does have concentration.
That is a
That's true.
concentration 10.
Oh,
Good
that's
point.
true.
So let's make this public roll.
Oh,
Oh!
Fireball vanishes.
Nice.
Completely forgot that
Neat.
concentration was a
A
thing.
little prick of damage.
Because if I
all it
remember
took.
that, I would have just like fucking double magic missiled his ass. Just like, get that shit out of here.
really? You forgot about? Ah.
Dude, I don't use concentration spells for a fucking reason.
Because they're good?
It's actually because it doesn't go into my playstyle really that well for this character anyways.
I mean, I only
Well-
I don't roll 21s that often.
Well, Lord, you did good.
You did good.
Yeah.
You did fucking good.
Alright, that's my turn.
Oh, and then you duck back around the corner.
Oh yeah.
And he's just like standing. He's like standing around the corner doing little pistols with his fingers.
He is a tactical gnome.
I find myself with a renewed comfort with the idea of slaying these things now that the fireball is gone.
I'm not gonna lie, that
Plus
was
one on all your attacks.
a clusterfuck.
And if he hadn't cast Scorching Ray, he would have another fireball. But anyway,
Scorching Ray really didn't do much
no, it did nothing actually.
because yeah, he did not like me.
Anyway,
a hard
Spider-
ability, 'cause
that's
you have to
Spider stood
actually
up and is
hit
going
all
to attack
three.
you again.
Okay,
Is there a bonus action that you would like to make, Guardian?
I can't do it. He stands up. That's not a reaction.
No, he's attacking now.
Oh, sorry.
No.
No? Okay. So, how does a critical sound?
Sounds like oof
Should have bonus
pain.
action.
Sounds like I should have used that reaction.
How much damage do I take?
So, you take a total of 10 from that attack.
Okay.
And the second attack is a 21.
Okay, that hits.
You're dead.
5 damage.
I'm not dead yet.
He's not dead yet.
I'm not dead yet.
I've been using my hit points, all of them, every fight. Every single fight. I've been
And then
going from like
realizing-
40 to 0.
Realizing that his friends are starting to fall here quickly, he's going to start falling back to defend his priest boy.
Okay.
But he still ends his turn on the grease and has to make a dexterity save.
He stands back up, hits me, walks.
Where is
Two
there
pretty
it is.
solid hits him though.
Nope.
How
He
does it-
falls on his ass again.
I think he just falls over again, right? Sure does.
That grease, though.
Take a seat.
Anyway. Now, this Fire Newt warrior is going to try to stand back up. And move and attack Mushrib.
Oh, fuck.
You move out of his way!
Wait. Even though he should be attacking me,
Use your reaction. Get him.
I can't. I didn't bonus action.
You idiot.
I used it.
You
I
have
used it to
two
kill
other
a
guys
dude.
next to you,
Yeah, I
and
know, I
this guy
was-
is a dwarf. The
Yeah,
two
it's
things
okay.
that fire newts hate most are dwarves and people who insult their deity. Make it the toss-up.
You better not kill
Anyway,
Musharib.
they miss.
Thank God. Sharib's a champion, right?
They just
Green
swing
is
right
not
over
rolling
his
well
head.
tonight.
They do swing right over his head.
If you would, Turambar. If you would.
Karangar.
Turambar, please.
Yeah, this is gonna be, yeah,
Disadvantage?
disadvantaged.
Okay. How's a 5?
Nope.
How's an 8?
No.
Later, cat.
Okay.
See ya,
Good.
cat.
One of those is a crit again, by the way.
Wait, when, oh,
If it wasn't with disadvantage, it would have been a crit.
Turambar just blocks the fucking reel in front of the other 2 hits.
Boom!
Okay. Now that is it my turn now?
It sure is.
I'm gonna breathe really heavily.
I would.
For 8 more hit points.
I missed the wubbing.
I don't.
Who's hurt pretty bad?
Musharib is.
Get some points with the dwarf.
Yeah.
You know you need them.
We'll
So,
see. I had
this,
something
this
else.
guy is hurt only slightly worse than the one attacking Musharib.
Okay, I will hit the one hitting attacking Mushrib because Mushrib does need a GTFO.
Can you reach him from there?
10 feet.
He has a
Hold
pole
on.
with reach.
And that's a
know.
crit.
That is okay. We're good.
Oh!
It sure is.
Stunning Blade, I don't think it's gonna matter. Guys, it's 3
Bad
crit.
news is that doesn't quite kill him.
Really?
Yeah.
He is
How much
Stunning
damage?
Bladed, so.
16.
Yeah. He's surviving, but
I mean, I'll like
barely.
renew. This is
That
easy
doesn't-
for
he
me.
fell
That
down
didn't
and go
cancel the
boom,
crit
he would
damage,
die.
did it? Oh, it did.
Oh,
He is,
let Musharib get that.
pick up the scraps. Anyway,
Was-
it's Rollick's turn.
Was your self-groping a bonus action?
Yes, it was.
Damn.
To breathe really hardly is.
Yeah, I'm
is,
gonna attack the fire newt next to Musharib.
Finish him off. You got this.
I'm pretty sure
You
the
don't got
self-groping
this.
is what the...
Oh, can you use the
Clever
superiority dice?
He
I'm
totally
gonna
could.
add a precision attack.
Okay.
No, I don't have lay on hands. That's paladins.
Oh.
Yeah, so Turambar's the real groper.
Ooh,
That is good.
And he dies.
He knows how to
nice.
use those hands.
Clutch!
After severing his head from his body, I very quietly go.
Musharib,
I hear this.
Musharib
I do hear
gives you
this.
the blankest stare he's ever given anyone, and then gives you a big fucking hug.
I'm
And then-
also very
In the middle of a
confused.
fight.
In the middle of a fight, he sure does.
Do I-
Take
I don't
my
even get the
right
credit
hand.
for. I
Take
don't
my
even get
right
the credit
hand
for critting the guy and like setting this
and
shit up.
gently tap the back of his head like a piano.
What?
And go, yes. And that's it.
Musharib backs away very slowly, very dangerously close to the edge, and then regains himself, and he's in the middle of a battle.
Orn
And,
is doing a
Says,
concern.
"I'm returning the favor right now," and throws a hand axe at the guy next to you, Karangar.
If he hits me, I swear to God.
Boom.
Oh,
6 damage to it.
nice.
I mean, he did roll a 21 at his file's number.
This is true.
It is.
I did give him advantage for that, though. I don't know if I should have. Whoops.
I mean, it was the first roll, anyways, and you shouldn't have, but it was the first roll,
Yeah.
so.
Fire Newt Warrior, behind the other one, sees that his friends are also falling, decides to also fall back. Right there, and he's going to attack Turambar on his way out.
Do I get an attack
Orn
of
gets-
opportunity?
Yeah, go and
you
get
sure
an attack
do.
of opportunity, yeah.
Hell yeah. And I get a big sword. Hopefully it hits this
Would it be.
time.
Big swords with big bonuses. There we go.
Finally.
Yeah.
More damage than you've done the entire night.
Yes.
So, he's going to still attack Turambar, though, with a 15 and a 7. I believe both miss.
Both miss.
Turambar's a tanky boy.
So, moving on to Twilight. This guy is very hurt.
Got him. Got him.
Yeah, I'm gonna take a
We
swing
gotta
at
get
him.
that priest.
Well, before we get the priest, we have to drop the grease. Damn.
We'll
I mean,
get
it's
to
been
that
stopping
when
their
we need it.
retreat so far, so.
Wow, Twilight.
Yeah,
Yeah, I
that
punched into
kills
his
him.
chest.
So do you also rip this guy's throat out?
No, I was using my claw gauntlets this time, so I just Wolverine
Okay.
punch into his chest.
Okay,
Just.
he's dead. You got him. You got him, boy. Down.
Yeah, reminder that he's a cat with claws, but he also has spikes attached to his fists. Because it's practical.
They're extra long.
Show me what you got.
It works out pretty well.
What else can I do as a bonus action? I think that's
I'm
all.
gonna chase the guy who ran away and hit him again.
Okay.
Yeah, because I don't want to stand
Gonna
next to
miss.
this door here.
You sure do.
I'm afraid something's gonna come out of that and attack me.
Oh well.
This fire dude, this warlock, realizes that he's starting to be beat and is going for the door.
Oh, there's another door.
He's
Yeah,
got the
dude,
door.
there's doors everywhere, and I'm just gonna yell. That's what I thought. As he runs.
Why are you mocking them?
Because I
Why
like
not?
they're crude. They're savage.
Yeah, but you should be killing them.
I am killing them.
Turambar.
So this guy's prone.
Kill first, mock
This
later.
guy here is prone.
Since he's on the ground, is it possible for me to move through him?
No.
Damn it. Okay.
Just stomp him.
Kill him, then you throw him.
You have advantage on your attacks.
I know, but I don't... I want to get through to stop this guy from going anywhere.
That's a great idea.
So, him being in the way is kind of a big problem.
You could grapple
It's
and
true.
move him out of the way for other people.
Or I
you
could
just
shove him.
kill
Shove
him.
him.
I mean,
What if
he's
you shove him
already
onto the
done.
grease?
How are you
The
gonna
guy's
shove him?
proned out, you
Rip,
can
I
shove him
just-
forward.
I just jumped out, coming back in.
How am I gonna shove him? I'm
Like,
gonna...
what direction are you intending to shove him? I guess is my point.
Oh, to the left of where he is, so to the square is where I would want to move him.
Okay. I need a brief reminder of what the shove action actually does, so give me a second. Alright,
And he
first
can
item that
knock
came
him
back from the
prone
search
or
was a
push him
shovel.
5 feet.
I think you could push
You-
it to
you-
10, but
You mean the shovel that fucking Turambar smote an Ucha with?
yeah.
Uchu.
I don't know where you're getting a CH out of that from, but okay.
I mean, I have a spare shovel. Just let me know if you need it.
Anyway, let's just say you can successfully do that with a I don't know, give me an attack roll.
How would I give you a strength roll?
That'll work too. That's a save, but sure, you shoved him.
Oh. There.
Still shoved him.
Is there advantage because he's on grease?
He shoved him!
He
Slippery.
still shoved him! Jesus.
And now he's gonna trip and fall in the grease himself.
Oh shit, that's right. Fuck.
You can ask your friend to get
You can
rid
try
of
to
it.
jump over it.
No, you can drop it instantly.
Yeah.
He doesn't
Or-
take an action
yeah.
or anything. He just drops it.
I can drop it now. I don't know how much help it'll be.
That would be quite beneficial right now.
All
Lord! Degrease!
right.
We need the dawn! Bring the dawn!
Oh, I mean, you're taking 2 opportunity attacks from that. Ugh.
Yeah?
One is disadvantage, though.
How's a 6 and a 5?
No.
Yeah, didn't think so. Hey, friend!
And shoving that guy was my action, or right?
It was, yes. But hey, you're there. You're right there with the fire newt. Anything else?
That will be it.
Okay.
You're leering over this guy, aren't you? You're probably like 3 feet taller than he is.
Fire newts are pretty big, actually.
Oh,
I think.
actually,
yeah,
are they?
They are like 5 feet.
Lanky.
They're 5 feet or
Like 5 feet tall.
okay? So well, yeah, Turnbow's like 7.
Yeah, I said 2 feet.
Okay, that's what I said.
I'm actually taller than them then. I feel tall for once.
Anyway, Lord. There be some boys in this room.
In this hood.
Okay, so I'm gonna shoot a ray of frost at the one that isn't on the floor.
Okay. That hits.
Nice. And another one.
Brick by brick, my citizens, brick by brick.
Alright, so this fire newt stands up.
These stairs go up.
These stairs go up.
It's this way.
Numberfoots, this is the way.
He's gonna move right
I'm gonna
here,
hit
He's
him.
gonna make attack rolls.
I'm gonna hit him first.
I sure are.
Right, where is my fucking sheet? Where did my sheet go?
I don't know.
There it be. Shouldn't have been advantage, so don't worry about that. Does not
Well,
hit.
it missed. Okay.
Yeah. Unless I
So-
hit him. Oh, because I wouldn't. He was up before he left my zone of control. So yes. that
How's
does.
the 21?
That hits.
Okay, that's 7. And then a 14.
Misses.
Yep. Okay, so that fire newt's dead. That fire newt's dead. Karengar, you're up.
I see Turnbar sprint into the other room, so I'm gonna go in to follow him. Except I can't because there's a fucking. Actually, DM, there's something I want to do, and you're gonna say if it's okay or not. I want to fucking run into this one guy right in front of the hammer, shove him on, and then mage hand the lever up. Or if the lever's right next to me, I
The
want
lever's
to.
over here.
Okay. So could I shove him and then use the rest of my movement and object interaction to activate the lever?
Yes.
Okay. I'm gonna try and do that then.
Neat.
Okay.
Do cool things.
It'd be an
Fire
athletics
newt
check.
pancake coming up.
Sure.
Win cool prizes.
14.
That is not quite enough to do it.
Okay. I was thinking it was
The
something
check,
like
the
grapple.
check to shove one of these guys, I made it 15.
Okay. Fine.
So,
Would
quite
I?
there.
Okay. I mean, I'm just gonna end up right here then.
Yep.
I tried it, guys. I'm sorry.
would have been really cool. Relic. There's this boy, and then there's this boy.
Do I have enough movement points to get past
Turnbar,
Cragger?
I just really want you to know you
But
fucking shit the bed on this one.
You can't get around this guy at all,
Can I
blocking the way.
fucking Kragner bullshit out of the way?
If you did
Attack?
the shove action,
No, that's an
Try.
action. That's fine.
Just kill the other guy. He needs to die.
I mean, you could also just try
You
to
could also
kill him,
move
too.
here and hit the guy in the doorway.
Yeah, that's also true. You get advantage to cancel any disadvantage because Turnbar's flanking.
Okay,
Well,
I'm gonna
he just
attack
has
the
straight
dude in the
advantage.
doorway.
Yep.
Advantage?
Yep.
I'm gonna use a precision strike as well.
You should probably roll it first and then see
Yeah.
if you want to use it.
Advantage mattered.
That hits without a precision anything needed. So roll me damage.
Strike him with your long sword.
A lot.
8 damage. Good damage.
I think this was one of the untouched guys, though, is the problem.
It was. Musharib's gonna come up right up behind you, Karangar, and he's gonna be like, "Oh, don't worry about that. Get this guy. I'll deal with him." And he skull
It's
bashes
gonna give him the thumbs up as I'm fucking struggling with this guy in front of me.
and misses.
Oh no.
Of course.
Thing is, I think he got it. I trusted him for once, and he's gonna get me stabbed in the back.
Fire
Usually-
Newt Warrior's gonna attack
Bro.
you, Karangar.
Okay.
I know you're shaking up, but like, I
How's an
need
8
you
and
to
a 10?
connect.
8 and a 10 do not hit.
Okay. Twilight.
Twilight should just jump over us. And they're just.
Can I try to
You have
jump over this guy?
super advantage.
No. He is fully
He's
blocking
blocking
that
that,
doorway.
okay.
It is also a dwarf door, so yeah.
So he gets advantage on this guy, right? Because he's pretty.
He is absolutely 100% surrounded as much as possible. Be so yes.
All right.
He is getting gangbanged.
6 damage.
How hurt is he?
He's hurt. You make another
Okay.
unarmed attack, you definitely have a chance of killing him.
Yeah, I'll do the bonus attack. Try to backhand him.
So you don't remember you get this one automatically, and then
Yeah.
you okay.
Yeah,
But
no
it
need
still
to
is
keep one.
bonus action.
This one missed though.
Okay.
Anything else?
No, I'm not gonna use a key point.
Okay, Orn. This boy about to die.
Yes, he is.
Orn.
Advantage. Advantage.
He does have advantage. He's not.
15.
Yep. 16
Boy
is what
gonna
you need.
live, and this boy gonna live. And I
Boy
mean,
gonna live.
thing is, it's a long time till his turn.
So, Fire Newt opens the door, and you see that.
That's
Oh,
a lot
shit.
of doors.
Those are cells.
And he is going to move
Smack him.
to this door. Or those doors.
Turnbar does get a smack in at least.
Yep.
Can you try to grab him as he
I
for the
use
attack
his
of
action already.
opportunity?
no,
Opportunity attack. You can't replace an opportunity attack with a grab action, I don't think.
the wording is ambiguous, but yeah, I think that's one way you can do it.
You definitely hit. You definitely do that too.
Oh,
Ooh, he's not a fiend though, unfortunately. Darn.
but he has a fiend inside him, right?
So 10
So,
damage
he
plus
makes
it
anything else,
hack.
or is that it? I'm pretty sure you get more for the Divine Smite, right?
Yeah.
17 total? That does not quite bring him down, but it definitely made him bleed and stumble a little bit.
Fuck.
But
Should have
the
used
good
the shovel.
news is he doesn't have time to open the doors. And it's your turn, Turumbar.
Chase him and do it again.
I wanted to bring this guy to a hammer and smash him in legs first, but I guess that's not gonna happen.
This guy here.
one alive
you can
to
totally
No,
interrogate.
the
do
other
that.
guy, the warlock. I
Why
have a
did,
particular.
why did there a 6, a 7, and an 8 on those guys? Who's
What?
putting those on there?
You?
No,
We
I,
can't affect him.
Yeah, we can't touch them.
How?
Yeah, that's.
I never did that though. What the fuck was that?
I just saw that happen, so maybe you accidentally clicked something.
I might have accidentally hit a button somewhere that did something. I
It's
don't
not bad actually, because it gives
powers.
you. I think that's not a bad thing, because those numbers will.
Yeah, we can tell which
Well,
one's
they're
which
service
when we call it
reminders.
out.
I just don't know why I did how I did that.
Yeah.
You gonna kill this boy?
Yeah, having numbers on the tokens would be nice.
Oh my god, I'm
He
not.
doesn't have armor. You might hit him.
He does have mage armor,
Oh.
but the DC is 13.
Mage armor is a concentration. No, it's not. It is not a concentration.
Mage armor is not concentration,
That's true. That's why it's useful.
but it was a 13 total for him, so
Yep.
he definitely still hit. And 9 is exactly the amount of damage you need to do to kill him.
Nice.
And he falls silent.
The light has come for you.
Do you say that?
Yeah, I do.
Okay.
And then
You're
I,
stirring
like,
the door
in
next to you.
half him.
What
Dude,
did you
there's
say?
demons in the cells. He's a fucking demon worshiper.
Sorry,
It's a warlock. He makes pacts with demons.
Back up, Guardian. What did you just say again?
The light has come for you. After, well, that would probably be after I divine smite his ass.
Okay.
You're fucking gonna kill
And then
someone.
on this one, I'm just charging up to him and straight through his midsection.
Okay, but no talking, right? Just cleaving
No.
through.
Yeah.
Okay. Good, because if you had shouted that in here, bad things might have happened. But I'll also reveal a little bit more of the map to you around this corner.
I'm very tempted to open the door next to me.
That much.
We could have gone this fight first, I guess. Yeah, we just kind of we fought through the entire garrison like face fucking first.
Sure did.
Well, yeah,
You can
you're
tell
right.
there's
Well,
something
it's like
Climb
interesting
across-
here
across
because
the chains.
Tab over there.
yeah, you can tell there's something interesting here.
Okay. Now, it's Lord's turn.
Okay.
Gonna cast grease.
I'm gonna cast grease right here on the doorway.
He was a double agent along.
I like how you still haven't taken any damage from this yet, too.
He's been smart. He's been smart. He's been the tanks doing the tanking.
And freezing the doors so nobody can get him.
I have taken 1 HP damage last session. So.
Okay.
So
I
the
don't
only
remember
damage
what from
you've
what,
taken
but
entire
sure.
campaign.
Oh, nice.
Hey, there we go.
And I'm doing this against the die block in the doorway.
Oh no, I was gonna bit.
That obliterates him. He freezes up into an. He goes. So, this looks is that you hit him with a ray of frost, and the bluish glow of the cold spreads around his body as he becomes very, very chilled, and the redness that he was turns into a pale shade of gray as he dies.
Nice.
You froze him.
Awesome.
Okay, Karangar, you can still toss the other one on there.
Yeah, I'm just gonna do.
Karangar.
I'm going to. I'm trying. So I want to do the same thing. I basically want to attempt to grapple this guy
Grapple, then move.
and drop
And mage
him,
hand.
and then no, not mage hand. Just go up and hit it because it's interaction.
Oh, yeah. Which, by the way, the hammer has still been going this entire time.
Oh.
But slowing down gradually.
Yeah. Why do I keep disappearing my character sheet? I don't know why I do that.
I think we want to turn the hammer back on.
Do I get advantage because there's 3 people around him? I was like, let's bring him to the hammer, boys.
Yes.
There's actually 4 people around him.
Contested.
Okay. Yeah.
How's a crit sound?
Nice.
I'm gonna drag his ass to the hammer,
Okay.
and like, I'm also
Should put him in head first.
yeah, I wanted to kind of gag him if I could, but I don't think that's gonna be possible.
Not with the time you have.
Could I gag him instead of turning on the hammer and then just motion to Rallic to turn it on?
Yeah, I can do that.
Like
Just
with
turn
some
it on.
rope. I have some rope on me.
Just turn it on. Just
I'm thinking that gagging him might take a little bit more time than you have.
turn it on.
Period.
Fine. I just flip I flip it back on as he's there.
All right. So, I want you to explain to me what this looks like.
So is it like a vertical hammer that comes down, smashing up and
Do you know
down?
Brave Little Toaster and the scene where the cars are going into the
Oh god.
the smasher thing?
Yes.
I love
That's
you.
exactly what this looks like.
Oh god. Okay. I put him on there, and I just throw him. It's a little bit of a conveyor belt, right? Like kind of moves him forward.
Yep. Yep. Sure does.
As he's kind of moving forward, I walk up, hit the lever, and just watch at him. And this is what you get, you slaving bastards. And it kind of gunks the machine a little bit. Like it doesn't stop it, but it makes it a little bit gunky. And you hear the sharp, brittle snapping of bone as it grinds, and there's a little bit of juice flying out the entry as well.
There sure is.
Sharib is just tearing up right now.
He probably doesn't
covered,
like.
He's covered in fucking blood spatter.
You
The
love
only thing
it.
that's not red is his teeth as he grins.
After it's thoroughly dead, I spit, like to the side as well.
He's getting bonus points with Musharib.
I don't know. Mushroom
About
might not
time.
like me for doing this to one of his machines.
I think he would see this as a worthy.
At all, considering that it is normally pounding iron ingots. The machine keeps machining.
Good. Just a bit dirtier. And after that, I guess I can see Turnbow down the hall killing the guy, and I'm just gonna take a quick rest and sit back on the anvil. That's right behind me. Just whew, fuck.
Well, that'll wrap up the initiative.
I'm not gonna loudly say it. Everybody, all right?
Yeah, I'm doing okay.
Shit.
Yeah,
Think.
sometime.
I get up and immediately sprint back to Hank.
Weird thing,
Whoops.
Hank's not there.
He looks like he's soundly resting.
I do the little slap thing. It's like I look for some smelling salts, which I don't have on me right now. It's just like, god damn it.
I walk up
Kind of-
behind Karangar and whisper in his ear.
I have been with I've fought with stranger people. You don't perturb me.
What the fuck, dude? All right. So yeah. So you slap Hank around a little bit, and he kind of mumbles on his sleep. Fine, it's 15 more minutes.
Christ. Well, I recommend a short rest. I recommend a short rest, and we take turns watching the fucking door, and then we can swat the door on our way out, or like, if anything's in there.
Okay, is there anything in these 2 rooms? Like
let me explain to you exactly what you've all uncovered here, now that you have a time to look at it. So.
By the way, while they're searching around, I'm right here with my fucking spear pointed towards the door, ready to jab whatever comes out. I am ready to stab something.
Right? Still really loud.
So, the hammering is still going, but because no one is on the lever currently, it is starting to slow down again.
Wait a minute, oh, do you have to hold it down continually?
Sure do.
Okay. I didn't do that. I'm not gonna do that, but...
Yep. So it's slowing down, and if you guys take a short rest, it will definitely have stopped in that period of time. Unless you tell me otherwise. So this room up here is clearly part of the forge area, where they would manually hammer out things like shields and that sort of thing, and where they would process the materials coming in. And over here, this mechanical hammer is what they use to pound the excess stuff that they're not currently using for themselves into ingots. And there are some other materials in here that they use for binding and boxing the ingots into crates for storage somewhere else. There is also a lever on this wall. And that's really all there is.
Does the door it's next to, like, is it openable normally? Like, there's a handle on it, and it's not a lever?
Yeah, that door looks exactly like the other doors you've been
Okay.
There's nothing wrong with that.
And all the doors look roughly the same. All metal.
What
Can I...
Yep.
They're
all metal, and they all have images of dwarven deity, Mordain? Can't remember how to pronounce it, but they're the dwarven deity's like symbol, and then like a depiction of a dwarf is imprinted on each of these doors.
I'm gonna go whisper to Twilight, hey, can you grab Hank and drag him down to the other forge room so somebody doesn't just happen upon his ass?
I think somebody should hold down the...
You could just hide him behind the barrels.
Processing thing.
Yeah.
You want to hide behind the barrels?
Karangar,
Yeah?
why didn't you just drag him in when you exited the room when you were standing right next to him?
Basically, it went, oh shit, Hank, and then, oh shit, unexplored door. And I just kind of...
Anything of interest on the warlock?
Ah, good question. That warlock has some really cool beads. Hang on, there's more.
What are these made of?
Are they perhaps tied
Like
to a string?
Yeah, they're on string. Let's see here. Hang on. I thought there was something on this guy.
Are they about like a half centimeter in diameter?
Oh, there is a small goldenish looking broken piece of metal that looks like it maybe once was in the shape of a key, but would not be usable as one right now.
Oh, okay.
I'm gonna go ask Orin to make sure that he's holding down the lever. Or Musharib, either one.
Oh, sorry, that is not golden, it is silvery and looks very much like adamantium.
How do you break an adamantium key?
Can I find
I
the
hit him
materials
really
down
hard.
here?
Can I inspect the beads?
They look like beads.
Okay, I'm done inspecting them and I toss them on the ground.
I mean, they might have been his demonic focus.
So, how clean is this water?
It looks like normal quenching water that a blacksmithy would use.
So
Dirty AF.
Dirty AF.
Yeah. Well, we might have to come back through and pick up dirty water.
Can I grab a few iron... Are there any weapons in these barrels up to the north?
No, there's weapons back here.
There's a whole bunch of weapons in here, like more than you can carry of good dwarven make.
Yep, so battle axes, great axes, mauls, morning stars, war picks, war hammers, heavy crossbows, 200 crossbow bolts, which I think most of which Hank would
Hey,
take.
hey,
And then 4 suits of dwarven half-plate armor.
No spears.
No spears.
Dwarves don't use spears.
4 suits of half plate armor.
But
Dwarven.
dwarf size.
you.
I want a
Oh.
really big, heavy spear.
How long are their swords? They like a long sword?
They don't have swords. They have battle axes, great axes, mauls, and morning stars. More picks and more hammers.
Oh.
Dwarves don't use swords.
Swords are those bullshit that elves make.
Which
Yeah, it's like a
weight can
battle
I
axe,
carry?
right?
What do you want to do?
Can I carry like a battle axe?
Sure. Pick up a battle axe.
Yeah, I'm gonna swap the great axe for one of the regular battle axes.
I'm
so
also
I have
gonna
something
fix
I
my
can use with my
crossbow.
shield.
Yep, you should fix your crossbow. You sure do.
You guys
I'll
see
grab some of
Twilight.
the bolts.
Twilight sitting on the edge of the little.
Is a short
drop-off
rest
here.
occurring right now?
Oh yeah, I picked up my shield.
You
by
tell
the way.
me.
Oh yeah.
Did I find
Not for
any?
short rest.
Was I able to find any gold around the room?
So far, most of what's been in the room has been iron and make, and that you realize that these fire newts have been producing iron for their own purposes.
Okay.
They're not master craftsmen like dwarves are, but they are definitely able to be blacksmith-like in nature and make workable weapons with the forge equipment that's around them.
I say
I mean,
take it.
if a dwarf were to inspect what they were doing, they would think they were bastardizing their machines, but effectively, it's still workable equipment.
So here's the thing. Prestidigination. All right.
We know what you're
However
trying
the
to
hell
say.
you say it, dude. I'm never gonna pronounce that. Anyways, you can clean a cubic foot of stuff. Would I be able to use that on the water?
Yeah, you sure can.
Okay. Yeah. So I want to do that and fill up my water skins.
The water looks a lot cleaner and is a lot less dirty. And the sides and stuff of the tub are a lot less blackened. They're becoming more the gray stone that they're made out of.
Look over as he's doing that. Like, neat trick. You should teach me that sometime.
Everyone who has prestidigitation, just spam it on the water.
Okay, well,
Does it actually?
Maybe so.
purify
Maybe
it,
so.
though?
If you wanna try drinking it, you sure can.
I wouldn't drink that.
Yeah.
I take it. I'd like taste it a little bit. Put in my hand, put a finger in it, taste it. Do I die of lead
Ooh.
poisoning?
No, but hang on, I need to remember something here quickly.
Like not taking his gulp, just like again.
I know.
Okay,
Don't
just
worry.
making that clear,
I just need to
abundantly
remind
clear.
myself of something else. Don't worry about it.
Okay.
As you're reminding yourself of that, Twilight is sitting on the edge of the lava pit here. He has a line of rocks.
I need a con save.
On me?
All right.
Oof.
I need 1d6.
Damage? Okay.
No, not damage. Just 1d6.
Oh god, am I gonna trip balls?
Nope. All right. So after 4
You now
hours
go
pass, let me
crazy.
know.
From lead poisoning.
Okay.
So Twilight's just sitting on the edge here. He has a line of pebbles he set up.
Dude,
He
con
slowly
save. I should have a
uses
good con save.
Hand
Nope.
and like pushes one off the edge, and then pushes the next one off the edge.
How are you feeling,
I'll let you know
Congar?
you missed
Yeah, I
Watches as the rocks fall over.
taste. What does it taste like? Green.
Yeah, how
It
how
tastes
is
like
the water?
So it doesn't taste like irony
No,
or
the
zinky
there's
or
nothing-
leady.
there's- You do not think anything is wrong.
Seems fine. Might want to keep clearing it. I mean, but otherwise it seems fine. Like just keeping at it.
Yeah, I mean, I guess we can
Like,
pass back through here.
It's refreshing, good, everything else, because prestidigitation cleaned this water up. It looks and tastes like the best water you've probably ever had.
I don't trust that. That as a soldiering life, that's too good to be true. You don't just get dirty water that turns that good. I'm
If you
sorry.
used magic on it, do that. It's
I know magic. I was like,
nothing, but hey, nothing is wrong with the water, honestly.
I know. I'm just saying, like, just keep it. Just like keep cleaning it up. It should be
Well,
good to go.
great then. I drink from it.
Oh
Yep.
God.
You do not have to make the con save, Guardian.
I'm
I
gonna
fill
do-
up my water skins. I feel great.
You sure
Yeah,
do.
I mean, I had already filled up my water skins, so.
After I finish knocking all the
You,
stones
you
off
filled,
the
so,
edge.
What
so,
luck!
Uber, you filled up with your water skin with this water?
Yeah.
Okay.
After I finish knocking all the stones off the edge, I walk over and just say, "Wait, Orin can just make water. Why would you guys use that one?"
It takes something
What?
on it, doesn't it?
Orn can make water.
It's always good to have. It's always good to have provisions, nonetheless. And when you can get them, water
I just
especially.
shrug.
Do you really
I
want
prefer
to drink
orange
the gross
water.
metal water?
I mean, he did
It's not
clean it.
gross. Tastes great.
At that, I'm gonna toss a water skin to Twilight.
Thanks.
A
Are
full
you gonna,
water
so
skin.
Twilight, you're also filling up your water skin with this?
How much water is
No, I
in
give
there?
him a full one.
Okay. There's enough water in the 2 quenching pools to fill up all of your water skins.
I am not filling mine up there.
I'll come back later for it. Yeah.
I also do not want to fill up water skins in that.
I mean, I'll probably come back when we leave.
Does anyone else want to refill their water skin in that? So Christ doesn't know. Renus.
I'll do it. I'll just
Nope,
do it.
I don't need
I'll fill it
to.
with water.
So Vile's filling up your water. Okay.
Yeah. If I die, I die. If I die because of dysentery, it'll just be like Oregon Trail all over again.
Hey, nothing happened. You're fine. Everything's fine. It tastes great.
I am taking a short. I guess I'm just gonna say we're taking a short rest now. Like I'm looking at the door and I'm ready to fucking stab anything that appears over Lord's short head.
Mm-hmm.
I want to put my ear to the door and see if I can hear anything.
It is quiet outside of the bubbling lava you hear, and the hammering, I hope, of the...
Oh,
Brutus,
for
you're
fuck's
on-
sake! Oof.
Yeah, I'm on the hammer.
Okay. So yeah, the hammering continues, but between the hammering and the bubbling lava, there's nothing.
I'm also gonna immediately breathe really heavily.
Oh yeah, you can all spend hit dice if you want to, also to recover health.
So I gain a total of 9 more.
I think Mushrib only has 1 hit dice left.
Yeah, same with me. I only had 1 hit dice left, and it was a fucking poor one.
I'm debating if I want to use my last hit dice.
Well, why? I guess you're pretty high up. You don't really need to. But like me, I was
Yeah,
fucking
I'm
hurt.
only down 5.
If I move
Okay,
over
Twilight
here,
just
do I
runs.
do I see anything else on the edge here?
I'll get to that in a second.
You said we were doing a short rest?
Yeah.
Wow.
I'm not doing
Crit
short
my
rest.
hit
I don't need it.
dice.
Oh wait, actually, I get key points back. Yeah, I'll do short rest for mine.
You can do this during your short rest. This is not physical
Okay,
activity.
yeah.
You're just looking at things.
Okay, well, I have no healing anything left, so...
You can see this entire cavern.
Who's good on? Who wants to help me do the hammer thing? And then I'll short rest as well.
I mean, you're probably just sitting on it.
Yeah, that will still count as your short rest.
Okay.
Because you're not doing anything really strenuous. You're just holding on a lever.
So you see all of that.
Okay, and it all looks pretty empty. There's no objects
wait,
or
there's
things lying
more.
around.
There's just a bridge. That's it.
Okay, I'll come back and tell the party there's a bridge up there.
I'm gonna go ask Musharib. Hey, Musharib, how much do you remember of this place?
All of it.
How much more do we have to clear out here?
Well, he's gonna kind of draw out a map crudely on using some dust and
Blood?
Well, yeah,
Pull out a piece
Blood.
of paper to like draw out a proper map.
yeah. So he's kind of drawing out a little bit. You make out the outlines of the rooms that are here. There's 4 rooms. They are very small. They're 2 by 3 squares rooms. That is the old storerooms. That is where the doors would have kept all their food, water, clothing, extra materials for smithing, all that kind of stuff.
Mm-hmm.
And then across the way here, you guys can see where I'm pinging. That is the entrance to their vault, which is where they stored all their materials, including all the adamantium.
Where was that at?
Um,
Keeping that again?
Over to the far right.
yeah, so across that
Oh,
bridge.
okay. There we go.
Alright.
He will tell you that there is effectively just a hallway beyond this door. There's no other doors outside of that.
Alright. With that, I am gonna open the door and just take a peek down the hallway, make sure that there's nothing there.
There is nothing there.
Sweet. Alright, well, we should probably clear out the storerooms then, make sure there's nothing behind us as we go forward.
No.
Well, he was searching.
I don't
He
think
was
we should
try.
try them out
He
yet.
was running and trying to open one of those doors.
I mean, maybe it was to hide, but it might have
I
been to
think we
let
should wait
something
till
out.
after we're arrested.
I mean, yeah, of course after arrested.
Yeah.
Of course.
If I listen on the
Yeah.
outside of the doors, do I hear anything? The storeroom
And
ones?
not to
There is a
metagame,
lot of
but
breathing.
can we
Breathing?
kind of over revealed right here.
What was that?
Let's ignore the heavy breathing noises for now.
Oh, can you
Yeah,
actually
guys,
see one
there's-
of the parts of the fire newts there?
I didn't know it was a fire newt, but okay.
Well, what else is it gonna be?
We don't know
A
that.
hell turkey
Sorry, there's the
baby?
demon bear.
There's
Sure.
some kind of something alive inside of the storerooms.
How many do you think are in there, like you're breathing?
So the group you encountered before, is about the same number of breathing pieces you heard.
Heard.
And it sounds like the fire newt breathing we've heard. Not
Sure
dwarves,
does.
prisoners.
So this room. Sorry, hang on. Give me a perception check, actually. Okay. So you can't quite tell which one of these rooms is empty because the breathing kind of is all in this hallway, but you for sure don't think that. So one of those rooms is for sure empty, but you're not sure which one.
Okay,
But the other ones seem to have between 2 and 4 in them.
and it's definitely fire newts, not dwarf prisoners.
It seems like very healthy breathing. Dwarves you've
Okay.
encountered so far were very not healthy.
Is it like sleeping breathing?
Yes,
Hmm.
that there's some snoring going on. That's why you can hear it through the metal door.
Are the doors latched on the outside at all?
There doesn't seem to be a locking mechanism outside of the typical turn handle on it.
Alright.
Can
Should we-
anyone make
should we
something
put some
that'll
barrels in front?
explode, and then we can just like open a door and throw.
This
in the
fucking
exploding thing and
flashbang
close the
SWAT
door?
rolls? No. God, I wish.
You could put oil inside of it and then.
So Musharib says we could just ignore that and go right to the vault and grab the gauntlet.
But I mean,
I like that plan.
Can we?
what if they
can
wake up?
we
Shall we
jam
block the doors off?
If
Ooh,
they
that's
wake
actually-
up, we run. What's the problem?
I mean, they come in behind us. We might not have a place to run.
Let's
I'm
let's
already
block them
walking to the
off.
bridge.
God damn it.
Musharib is right behind you.
If we get fucking flanked, this is your goddamn fault.
Yep.
So what sort of things did you keep in your vault, Musharib?
So
Vault?
great. Would it be possible to jam the doors?
Isn't that what you're talking about over here, the vault?
Okay, so hang on. Let me resolve Ubers first, and then I'll get back to you, Tree. Okay? It's not going to be important in the meantime. So the vault is where they would have stored all of their valuable materials. Musharib is very confident that the lock has not been broken by anyone, and that the materials are all still safely inside. It would have been where they stored all of their iron ingots. They were preparing for transport. All of their adamantium. they were preparing for
Adamantium?
transports. Yep. And this is also where the gloves is also kept.
Oh,
Alright, well,
wow.
the
let's
gauntlet.
get you
Very
a goddamn
nice.
glove then.
Let's take a look then. And of course, as usual, I'm always conversing with them in Dwarvish.
So none of the rest of you heard that there was stuff, that stuff was
Oh,
in there.
okay, I see. He's
Unless you
running
asked
around.
He told us before that adamantium.
Yeah, well, he did
was
say
in
that
there.
before the
He didn't
adamantium.
mention adamantium and the gauntlets in there. I guess that is true. He did
Yeah.
mention that.
Do Orin and I find a way to like bar the doors at all? Maybe using the weapons or the axes from earlier.
So the way that these dwarven doors are made, there's not like a doorknob you can pry anything against. That's like a handle that would kind of look like almost like a door knocker, but it's like a ring in the door that you then turn.
Wait, do the doors look like they open inwards?
Yes.
Alright, I take some rope. I tie it to both handles across the hallway so that they can't open it.
Sure.
Yeah, that's.
Is that
Okay.
like...
I remember doing this prank in college.
Problem solved.
Someone did that my freshman year, and then blared really loud music at 2 a.m.
Also,
entire hallway.
let's take Hank and shove him in a barrel.
He is already.
Yeah. he's
Okay,
gotten it.
good.
You did that already.
Nice, nice.
So
Drone
we're
bar,
just
do you want
gonna
me
stay
to
behind and hold the
go
hand
ahead?
down?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Uh,
Good to know.
I don't like
What's our
long
marching order
bridges.
gonna be? Because I look at Turambar. He's like, Turambar, you're okay, man. You're pretty injured looking.
Drone I can scout ahead if you'd like.
What is there to scout?
There might be more.
There were fire newts last time.
I mean, you do
So we
see
could
that there's an
possibly
opening.
get the drop on them this time.
See, there's an opening here.
I'm gonna peek around.
Okay.
They'll
Well,
never
Twilight is
notice.
fucking stealth though.
Oh shit! They saw me.
What are you so worried about?
Okay.
No. All right.
So,
There's nothing in the
Oh,
alcove.
as you guys
I'll-
approach here, 2 suits of dwarven half-plate armor stand on either side of the adamantine-banded iron door. These suits of armor were beautiful once, but they are now scarred by weapons, torched by fire, and smeared with filth. The door has 2 locks, one above the other.
Those are automated defenses.
I'm gonna draw the suits of armor in my book.
Mm-hmm. Are you going to try to restore their former glory, or you're just going to draw them as they are?
I believe Lord might be able to help
Yeah,
with that.
I mean, just
Yeah.
Lord.
I want to draw one as is and one like clean.
So, Lord, are you actually going to press the digitate to get those things cleaned up?
Sure. Yeah, I'll do that.
Okay. So you spend some time doing that.
Yeah.
Musharib is starting to tear up as you're doing that, as he's reminded of home.
Sure, why don't you take one of these pieces of armor? It'd fit you well, wouldn't it?
I meant to-
He calmly explains to you that what he's wearing currently is very ceremonial and more precious to him than that.
A shrug.
Musharib, do you know how to open the door?
He's thinking back clearly in his head, and he's trying to remember. And he says there used to be something written here. Let me look a second. He says he's taking a look. He says, right. Beginnings and endings. He points to the top lock and says beginnings, and the bottom lock and says endings. And you can kind of see that there's Lord. The writing looks like it may have once been there, but it's been kind of scratched off and barred, and you can kind of make out where, yeah, that's probably what it probably said originally.
Okay. So probably that
But it's
half
definitely
key
Dwarven
that
runes.
we the half key that we have is probably what was supposed to undo these locks. Is there?
What do the keyholes look like?
He scratches his head for a second, and he says that's probably what it was. Yeah.
So we
It
need a
definitely
second
was not
key.
usable in its current state. Karangar, are you
This is
looking?
why I
Are
should
you
have
in
taken
that
Anyone
room?
have men?
I did take a step out of the passageway to. I probably activated a trap, but yes, I did step out of the passageway to make because it's a crowded room.
So give me 1 second here.
Oh God, did I just get myself killed again?
No, but it's
I
gonna figure
hope
out
not,
something
from
else.
like 30 health.
It's 29.
I cast resistance on Karangar.
No, you don't have to. It's not a trap. It's not taking damage. I'm just reading something else.
I'm just paranoid. Like, you can obviously tell I'm just as a player
Musharib,
paranoid.
what was in the passages across the river just south of here? Yeah, those two I saw.
He's saying that those passages are new. All that was there before was the construction area. Because what used to be below this
So-
river of lava before the lava level rose so much was essentially minecart track, and that was a stone retaining wall for that wall. Those tunnels are new.
Huh.
So they dug their way into the vault, didn't they?
I turned to Orin, and then I turned to Musharib. Oh no.
What? Are you knowing it?
They might have. I mean, I looked at Musharib. Was the vault just fortified? Vault wasn't just fortified from this side, right? It was fortified from people trying to dig it on the other side.
He doubts anyone dug in.
Okay.
He is very confident that not even a dwarf would dig his way into there.
Shall I go across and have a look?
What, you're gonna jump?
15.
There's a
He's
chain I
gonna
can
leap
cross.
15 feet.
He's got climbing speed.
There's a chain I can climb
You
across.
can climb the chain and then
Oh.
jump from there, or
I mean,
Okay.
there's also
Go,
a wall right
through
here you
the
could climb on
south.
because you have a climbing speed.
Oh, I won't have to check for that.
You wouldn't
God,
have to
that
do a
is so
check for
handy.
climbing.
Okay, I will do that then. And slowly peek my head over the edge of the wall here.
See that.
Oh, hey, you crit your stealth roll. Good.
Yeah, is that still active?
More dwarf specters.
Alright. As you approach this corner, you're hearing chattering. It sounds draconic.
I will quietly use the message spell and whisper to Orn. I hear more fire newts around the edge.
I will pass the message on.
Mm.
I
Oh,
will
great.
peek around the corner.
You see that? I guess you can kind of see these guys.
Do you see down, or
Yeah, what's below
can you
him?
see down below him?
Oh yeah. In fact, I'm just gonna there.
That almost led to the pit of creepy fire lanterns that are probably going to eat my soul.
Oh yeah,
we're very
that's right.
close.
Yeah, in here. Yeah, so I'll send Orin another message. There's another one of those priest warlock things and another small fire newt, and I can't see where the passage leads after that.
So this fire newt is quite clearly this one here, quite clearly bickering at something that's in this direction. And in fact, the other voice you're hearing is coming from this direction.
If I move to here, can I see up at all?
Yep, sure can.
Okay, the passage dead ends. There's just two fire newts that are arguing.
Just
I think
go
the
back.
vault is safe. Yeah, I'll come back then.
So they just climbed the chain to get over there and just stay there?
I don't know. I didn't see anything else in the room, right?
There was a big shrine in that room.
Oh.
Hey.
The reek of
There's
sulfur and
some-
burning flesh assaults your nostrils as the tunnel opens into a small chamber. At the northern end of the room, there is a 5-foot-tall statue made of iron, copper, gold, and silver, crudely hammered together in forms suggesting something vaguely humanoid but also fiery. 4 fire newts are there worshipping it. The two warlocks looked like they were bickering at each other, but the other fire newts were praying.
Praising the sun.
Mm-hmm.
Hey, so the last warlock we killed had a piece of a key on it.
Oh.
Do you think the other two might have the other pieces?
If they had the
Karandar,
keys, wouldn't they
there
have
is a
already
book in the
opened it?
room.
Well, sorry, there's a what there?
A book in the room.
I'm gonna go look at the book. It is not. I'm gonna expect pedestal if the book is on one to make sure it's not trapped.
Make me a perception roll. Not a pedestal, it's just on the ground.
Oh, it's just on
Gonna
the
get
ground.
Indiana Jones.
Like it was
Perception.
tossed aside carelessly.
Okay. 15.
Yep, there's nothing trapped on it.
All right. I'm just gonna look at the book. You're gonna pick it up.
Roll a save.
No. So it's actually not a book. It's an iron box that resembles a book. It opens on both sides. Kind of like the covers in front of and back of a book cover. There's 2 dwarven symbols, one on each side of it. And when you open it up, there's an impression that looks very key-shaped on each side of it.
Look at it. I call out to Mushreed and Lord.
I come and take
One
Kinda
side,
move
of the
it.
book, one side of the book says beginnings, the other side of the book says endings.
Ah,
Put
Is
it
this
up
what
to
you're
the
looking
key
for?
holes.
well, let's use prestige and Preston
Yeah,
whatever
is that a mold?
to make a couple keys out of these impressions.
Wait, you can do that? Oh, you can. That's
For
right.
6
You
seconds,
can do it.
Yeah, I'll make a second one.
No, you can. It's more than 6
I can
seconds.
make,
He can.
I can make both.
Yeah, he can have up to 3.
I'm going to remind you quickly that the keys were originally gold and adamantine.
We'll try this first.
I mean, Mushreed is in here as well. I'm assuming because I called for him as well.
And he would have explained that exactly. That
Okay.
he would have told you that the door is also trapped.
Oh,
I didn't doubt it.
Okay.
So we need to
Does he know
melt down
which key
adamantine
was
and
which?
gold?
Because I mean, I could just make it out of
Well,
whatever.
he said the beginnings key is the beginning one, and
Oh,
the
yeah.
endings one is the ending one.
So what's the key that we got off the warlock then? Or the priest?
It was
Adamantium.
adamantine, but it was not workable as a key.
Could we possibly melt it down and make a new key?
You sure could. There's
We
an
could
entire
mend
forge
it.
at your disposal.
Like, I mean, I have no idea how forges work. So
Musharid explains to you that he used to be a mastersmith in his day also.
I give
Can
him
you
the. I
recreate the
basically
keys,
hand him the book then. So, well,
Musharib has the book.
yeah, here you go. Let's get to work, I guess. I mean, Twilight also found the other 2 priests. I don't know why
Could we
they're there.
cast
first of
mending
all-
on this key?
Do you
I don't think
try
anyone
the
has
keys
it.
you made in the door?
No, if he thinks he can make actual keys out of the materials it's supposed to be made out of.
I mean,
He
it'll
also
take
said
you a
it's
while, and there's other fire newts here that you know of that are not asleep.
Yeah, but he said it was trapped, so I think we should use the proper material.
Okay. So he sets to work doing that.
Back and forward. Oh.
Okay. I go ahead and position myself at this door, like ready to fight.
I'm gonna keep an eye on these guys.
Let's see, where is Musharib's thing? There it is. Okay. So he easily creates these two keys. One is adamantine and one is gold.
Jeez,
Onto
just
the materials
fucking
that are here.
snap! Just snap his fingers.
It takes 2 hours to do everything, get it cooled properly, get it quenched properly, and the key to be in the right shape and everything like that.
I'm gonna do a short rest while this is happening, then I guess.
Sure. I assume, Renus, you're still on that hammering
Yeah.
the time? Okay.
Can't you
Musharib
just
walks
wedge a
in
rock on
briefly,
it?
pats you on the back, says, keep up the good work, and then he finishes hammering out the keys where you in that room, and then wanders back to the door.
I mentioned to him, much better work than what those humans were doing back in the city, eh?
He looks at you with a big shit-eating grin and says, "You bet your ass," in Dwarvish.
I'm so glad you speak Dwarvish.
Doesn't Orn speak Dwarvish? Or Dwarvish one of the languages Orn doesn't speak?
Orn does the only person in the party that speaks Dwarvish is Lord and Musharib.
Nice.
So, who wants to take a crack at the door?
Oh, back there already? Okay.
You want to be?
Who has the most hit points left?
I have 20. You square. Since I short rest, I'll just really heavily again as I'm walking up to the door.
Should it
Okay.
Musharib do it? Be only dwarves can open it.
What are you rolling for?
My second win because I took a short rest, and so it's just I get it back every short rest, and it's a
Oh.
heal.
Okay. So, you want to take a crack at the door, Karangar?
I asked Mushra, so it doesn't matter who puts the keys in. It's just you gotta put them in the right spot, right?
Just put the keys in the door.
That's what she said.
Okay. Point them out, I guess.
He hands you both the keys and then points to the locks.
I put the keys in. I put the correct keys in the correct locks.
You're gonna have to describe to me exactly which key you're putting in which lock.
I turn to Mushra and say, so does the adamantium key go in the beginning or the end?
He looks at the book and then realizes he didn't remember to note it down.
Everybody clear out of the hallway.
Is adamantine made from gold?
No.
So, do you want to inspect the book at all?
Yeah. Let's inspect the book and inspect the locks before we...
Okay, that's
Okay.
fair. Before I
So
die,
the front cover of the book says beginnings. The back cover of the book says endings.
I look at the keys. Is there any noticeable
The top
difference?
key is adamantine and says beginnings, and the bottom key is gold and says endings.
Okay, so I put the adamantine key in the beginnings slot, and the gold keys in the ending slot. And
Musharib scratches. Hang on, before you turn the key, Musharib scratches his head and says, "I'm pretty sure I made the adamantine key in the endings one and the gold key in the beginnings one. It shouldn't matter. It shouldn't matter. Do whatever you're gonna do."
Okay, I'm gonna get
pretty.
ready. I'm just going to get into the stance before I turn it to just like jump out of the way. I'm basically taking a dodge action as I turn these keys.
Okay. Yeah. Nothing happens there. Lord, you start moving towards this way. And Twilight, this is starting to become a gap. As this bridge slowly retracts the other direction.
I will jump onto this side then.
Like, guys?
I turned to Lord. It's like, what? Oh no! Oh no! Mm-mm.
I
Lord,
don't
at
think
the end
that
of
was
this-
the
at
right
the end
thing
of
to
this-
do.
You end up on this platform.
Is Vanu still hammering back there?
I hope so.
Yeah.
Let me know if you stop.
Yeah, I am.
You guys are effectively trapped on this side.
Well,
You got rope.
Forget about the lever by the door.
I can climb around
Close
and
to you.
set up a rope for you. I think you need to have the
If only
keys
have
the other way
mage hand,
around,
we could-
Musharib.
Only you were there to tell.
We have mage hands to go and drop a rope over.
Lord,
I have mage hand. I can do it.
I'm gonna remind you, because Renus did say this, that there is a lever on this side over here.
Thank you.
I'll go ahead and pull the lever.
Kyle is like the sort
Hey,
of
what do you
problems right
know?
now.
The gears start grinding, and that bridge starts coming back across.
well,
I look towards the door. Is it like I give it a slight push?
It's locked.
The lock.
I mentioned to Musharib, well, looks like you might have to make those keys over again.
Nah, just take them out and swap them. It'll be fine.
So,
Oh,
you guys
okay,
start to
okay.
hear the hammer slowing, and I
Alright.
disappear.
But before
Oh.
before
no.
you do
God
that,
dang it.
let's compare the keying of the keys
To the imprint?
to the imprint. of
I
the
give
book.
them to Lord to do that because he can read
Alright.
dwarf.
So if you had swapped the keys around, it would have been in the correct order. If the one key fits in the one impression, the other key fits in the other impression of beginnings and endings that match the symbols beginnings and endings on the door. So they were made out of the wrong materials that didn't match the lock, but that the material that the keys were made out of didn't really matter. Just they needed to be strong enough to turn the lock.
Oh, okay. So I could have just from the beginning used
Yep, you sure could have.
use magic.
Okay.
Okay. All right, we'll swap them. Let's do this.
All right, put him in. Turn him.
You hear a minute-long grinding of gears and other mechanical contraptions behind the door, and it swings open.
Pull-ons at the ready. Exploring in.
nothing.
This is actually let me explain to you exactly what's in here. The treasury contains the entire stockpiled wealth of Harakmar. There's thousands of iron ingots and adamantine ingots, neatly sorted, stacked, crated, and each of them look like they're ready to be transported. Each iron ingot is worth 1 GP and weighs 10 pounds, and each adamantine ingot is worth 10 GP and weighs 1 pound.
Screw the iron ingots.
Resting atop one crate, gauntlet made of gold, size for an adult dwarf. It is Mordane's gauntlet, and is customarily worn by the person who oversees her action.
No one touches it.
Yeah, I gesture to Musharib. Here it is.
Musharib kneels and prays before it. Before grabbing it. He is
Alright.
clearly sobbing and crying uncontrollably. He is
So how much do we take?
Musharib, does not hear you at all, and clearly does not care.
Alright, let's start
How many
back.
adamantine ingots can I fit in my giant iron pot in my bag?
How, how much weight can you guys carry? Because I think you're still
I
pretty...
can carry a lot of weight.
I'm
You're like
actually
400 pounds.
I'm going to drop my maul so I can just and actually I'm just gonna leave my maul in this vault because I don't need to carry it with me. I'm just gonna leave it here. And yeah.
How much?
How much-
The ingots are worth 10 gold and weigh 1 pound?
The adamantine ingots are, yes.
Okay. Yeah, we're not
There are
taking the iron.
thousands of each,
So-
so you can take as much as you can carry, but I need to know how much you guys can
Okay,
carry.
I'm gonna be dropping a lot of
is
stuff
there-
too.
What else is in there besides the ingots?
Wood for crates.
No money, nothing like that?
There is no actual wealth. All of their wealth was stored basically in this form.
Okay.
Because the rest of it, so their actual gold coin and everything else like that would have been stored elsewhere. In
Because this is
Harakmar.
the actual forge, yeah.
This is their
I-
vault containing all of their actual precious metals that they use, and everything else is commerce that would be considered spare change compared to what's in the vault here. Like small potatoes.
How do you calculate how much weight you can carry again?
Good question.
It's
I'll look
based
it up.
off weight and how large you are.
I know
Billy's
weight is
straight.
generally based off of weight, but
I'm pretty sure you guys all calculated it out, and you guys were like within 10 pounds or so.
Your
of-
carrying capacity is your strength score multiplied by 15.
strength score, not modifier.
Strength score.
So I'm gonna say that Hank wakes up and helps carry gold out as well. And Hank's is 11, so 11 times 15 minus whatever he's carrying on him, which I think is 44 pounds.
Dang. I've ate enough food now that I can carry a bunch of these things.
Okay, so I can carry 240 pounds worth of things.
Total, plus whatever you have on
Yeah.
you counts towards that.
Yeah, I'm dropping my maul, so that's. I mean, I can bonus action it to my hand, so
Yep.
dropping my shovel, dropping my pick.
I'm gonna drop the 3 war picks I picked up and put 12 ingots in my backpack.
Do you guys have weights for rank? Because I actually don't have weights here. I must have just.
I can give you weights because I have the page open for it.
Okay, sweet. Weight of rations.
Which I believe are
2 pounds per day.
2 pounds each.
2 pounds per day. Yep.
Agree, I'm going to take 275 pounds of adamantium.
Jesus.
Okay, that is half of the adamantium.
Wow. What about rain catch? How much does a rain catch?
Raincatcher, I believe, is a pound. Or no, 5 pounds. My bad.
Water skins are a pound each.
The 250.
Water skins are
Yes.
5 pounds each.
5
5
pounds
pounds.
full.
Okay.
Yeah.
The 250 adamantine ingots was 2 tree.
Yes.
Yeah. And I can carry 40.
You've got 40 of those.
Yeah.
Okay.
Bedroll.
Bedroll.
Is Mushari picking up any?
Wait,
7 pounds.
I actually need to change. It says I'm over carry capacity, but I'm actually not.
Well, your tree is a special thing, right?
Yeah.
Chainmail.
So yeah, 275, and then I still
275
got,
total.
yeah, and then I still got 20 pounds to spare.
Yeah. I don't know what
275.
I run up and I grab 15 iron ingots and then I run back.
Okay.
Chainmail is 55 pounds.
Thank you.
And then I disappear. So,
And a glaive.
Okay, we'll see ya.
Glaive and hand axes.
See you, Rennies.
No,
Glaive is 6
User
pounds.
disconnected from
Hand
your channel.
axes, how many? Or hand axe period.
I have 2 of them, so.
Where
I
are
don't know
they
why I didn't have this written out beforehand.
at? 2 pounds each. So sorry. 275 for tree, 40 for Uber.
And lastly, Explorer's Pack.
Explorer's pack
Has
includes
various
a,
items in it.
It's got a bedroll, a mess kit, a tinderbox, 10 torches, 10 days of rations, a water skin.
It has a bedroll? I have 2
Yeah, it
bedrolls.
sure does. And 50 feet of hemp and rope.
Rope is 10 pounds.
So
Tinderbox is 1
17.
pound. Mess kit's
18,
1 pound. Bedroll is
19.
7 pounds.
So 19.
What else was in there?
The rope.
Mess kit, tinderbox, torches, rations, water skin.
With torches. I already have the rations separately, so it's fine.
Okay.
Rope is, I think, 10 pounds per
Yes.
50 feet.
Okay, so I got it. It's for me. It's
Torches are half a pound each.
I'm gonna go pick up 100 pounds of adamantium.
So 100 ingots.
100 ingots.
Okay.
My total carrying capacity is
99
105
actually.
pounds.
99.
99.
Yes.
Is Mushari grabbing any of these, or he doesn't
He
care that we're
only
taking
cares
it?
about the gauntlet. And the gauntlet is worth more than everything else you guys are carrying, just so you know.
Yeah, that's fine. we were hired muscle. And muscle we did.
I want to ask Mushari if I can look at the gauntlet.
He does not seem to hear you. He is so caught up in what he's doing in emotion.
So, how full is this crate with the adamantine still? Or adamantium?
I'm giving that to you in a second here. It has a total of... That is not the right number. Hang on. 2... $86 ingots left in it.
Jeez, we really looted this fucking place.
Did you count the 12 that I took?
I did not count 12 that you took. It has 74 ingots left in it.
I guess I could pick up more. I'll just.
Don't worry
tree
about
on
it.
the shoulder.
Turbo's a big,
Should I
strong man.
take more, or is this enough?
Okay,
It's up to you. Depends on
then
what you carry
the other
capacity
thing
you
about
have.
this, what the hell are we gonna even do with all this?
Sell it.
So, I will remind you that outside at the top there is another dwarf who is very particular about maintaining the status of this mine.
We don't have to leave
You
through
didn't
that
get anything.
entry.
Yeah, you could
You
go
don't.
back and face the dragon.
That hopefully.
Well, the dragon's asleep. It's been a few days.
Sure.
I'm sure we can sneak out past the dwarf. If she didn't help conquer this, she doesn't get any of it.
Sneak?
Yeah,
As you're
or
carrying
I can distract her.
500 pounds worth of ingots.
I have 70 pounds on me total.
Actually, I'm gonna. So, can you just give us a quick rundown of how many ingots we have, because you know how much we've taken so far?
Yeah, you have 500 minus 74 ingots.
Okay.
5,000 gold. Something tells me we're not going to make it out with all this, or be able to sell it all.
Are you gonna grab? So the only people that haven't picked up adamantine ingots are
What were the other ingots?
Uber. No, Uber, you took. They're iron. The other ingots. Hank hasn't taken any yet either, but we can ignore him for now. Orn, you took. So I guess Turambar, you're the only one that hasn't taken any.
That's correct.
Okay. Are you going to?
I feel like I should. Because... Well, what's our distribution so far? Like, how close are you guys to max?
I've
carry?
maxed out my weight, essentially. I have 0.78 pounds remaining.
Yeah, I maxed out.
So
think
you
that's
are
about
a
it.
loud, clunky boy now.
I picked up about a quarter of what I could carry.
If you want to
It's-
take some of mine, I can distribute it around. I might leave some more here anyways, just because...
Because my carry capacity is like... let's see.
It's 20 times 15, which is gonna be 300.
300?
Yeah.
Yeah. So I can carry almost like 150 more pounds.
I give you
Grab some
45.
iron.
Don't care about
I'm
the
going
iron.
to change that to I take 14 ingots.
Well,
Take 14 ingots.
Yeah.
Okay.
we should leave them like a little bit behind.
There was the other thing I was thinking, like, if there are
There's
going to
iron
be
still.
dwarves coming back,
Let's leave 100
There-
adamantium
so
ingots.
You do know from Musharib that the goal would be to clear out this area and make it a workable mine for the dwarves again.
But there's plenty of adamantium in that pit over there we saw. They can always pull more out of the earth, isn't that what birds do?
It's true.
It's true. Dwarves are industrious.
They're also very greedy.
It's true.
And we left them the other metal, the Dolo one. They can use that one.
Well, I mean, yeah, whatever. We're getting them their mine back, so.
Do
Yeah,
you think
I
we
mean,
should deal with that shrine to the south?
how do we get
Yeah, the
there?
dwarves can do it.
There's a
Like-
chain you can climb across, or I could set up a rope.
We got what we
Uh-huh.
came
Let's get out. We got what we came for. We
Let's
need to
get out of this fiery hell.
Let's get out of
So
here.
you're leaving 72 ingots in there then?
I say we leave. Maybe we should leave a little bit more. I'm gonna put down. I'm from 99. I'm just gonna put down enough to leave a
Yeah,
flat
I'll-
one. A
I'll
flat
drop to
100.
250.
I know. Well, I just want to make it so we leave 100
Okay,
left.
so you're
the,
dropping to 250, so that's 15, right?
25.
25. Which would be, what, a couple short here?
97.
Okay.
Yeah, sure. So you
I
want
get-
to
I
drop
put
3 ingots?
I put 3 more ingots down, and we'll just leave it at a flat 100 for the
You guys
adamantium.
have a grand total of 400 ingots on you then.
Are they really shiny?
They are incredibly shiny. Shinier
it
than
soft?
anything you've ever seen before.
Soft like gold, or is it really hard?
It is supremely hard, and it's harder than anything you've ever tried to hit against.
I talked to Musharib
If
actually.
you try to
so-
scratch it with anything, including
So-
your weapons start to become duller.
Did anyone take any
No
iron?
pressure on the material. What?
Did anybody take any iron?
Nope, no one has yet.
would you like me to?
Probably get some money for it.
Number iron are 10 pounds apiece.
Yeah, that's why we go
Yeah,
10
they're
pounds
worse
for 1
than-
gold.
Yeah, 1 gold. Yeah, it's not really worth it.
Yeah. What are the adamantium ingots worth?
1 per 10.
1 pound
Should we,
10.
are we able to sell this back in the city?
He turns to you for the first time and says, "Look, the gauntlet. It's really in my
Okay,
hands."
Thanos.
Yeah, we got you a gauntlet.
Sharib is slightly purple.
He's very much like an incredibly emotional mess right now.
What does
This
the
is a
gauntlet look
huge
like?
fucking deal to him.
What does it look like?
The gauntlet? It is a very, very ornate, very well crafted. All the fine details. It's gemmed. Like it's a very fine piece of craftsmanship.
As befits the king of the dwarves.
Just to
So are you the
note
king now,
too
Musharib?
that Musharib said he's like a master crafter.
Yeah. Mushari, would you be able to make weapons out of these ingots? Or armor?
Musharib sobs deeply to himself and brings the gauntlet to his chest.
Alright.
Okay,
Oh,
maybe
Talk
we.
about this
I'm just
another
gonna pat
time.
him on the back. and-
Yeah, we gotta get
Let's
him
just
out of
give
here
him some
alive,
time.
though. He's not, I mean, he can't be king if he's dead, and frankly, I don't want to be here, especially when that other dwarf shows up.
While in the middle of you talking, your throat starts to close up.
Oh boy.
Are you okay, Karangar?
Am I choking, or is it just...
It feels an awful lot like an asthma attack, only not really asthma.
Oh, something...
Also, you guys, he starts to sound an
Oh, stop.
he sounds and breathes very similarly to how you've heard leeches breathe in the past.
Leeches?
From the prison.
Oh,
Of
okay.
the campaign.
We get it, Vile. Thank
Fluid
you.
in his lungs.
Yeah, Vile, you suffer immediately 1 level of exhaustion.
Oh.
I think you have lead poisoning,
Hey guys,
but like.
has
So,
it,
I mean, I like...
what happened to the hammer noise?
I'm
It
curled
has
over...
stopped at point. And it is very silent as he breathes out.
We should probably get going.
We need to go now, Musharib. We need to go now.
You can't talk.
I'm gonna try
You
to
try to
like,
talk, or
get
just not come out.
Musharib to start moving.
I'm like on the floor right now, I guess, like, if it's that bad that I can't even talk.
It's I mean, difficult to breathe, difficult to talk. You suffer an immediate level of exhaustion.
Can I do a medicine check on him?
You sure can. $13. Not quite enough to determine the root cause of the disease. But it is definitely a disease.
Orin, come over here. Dude, what's wrong with
Yeah.
him?
You get Musharib moving. I'll medicine check him.
Mishari begrudgingly kind of stumbles to his feet and trips over himself a little bit as Twilight tries to escort him out of the room. And Orin, this is definitely something on Chult that you whispers about. It is known as throat leeches.
Nice.
Yeah. So they inhabit the water.
Wait, so I got this, I take by basically sticking 2 fingers and tasting the water.
Sure did. They are microscopic leeches.
And nobody else got it. Okay.
No one else took a
Nobody
drink yet.
else drank or stuck their hands in.
Yeah, someone did drink of it.
Yeah, you sure did, Guardian. You sure did. But he's also unfortunately a paladin and is immune to disease, so.
Bing!
Whoops. Which I'm sure is why you drank from it, and I was like, yeah, nothing happened.
Yeah.
I'm just gonna take my, because I probably realized what's happened at this point, because it's the water.
Well, Orin just told you what did.
Then I'm just gonna take my, like, water flask and just drop it, like, empty it, because I'm not drinking.
That's great. You know what's bad about microscopic things?
But
They tend to not go out unless you completely dry out the flask.
hey, that's cool
It's
because
empty water. It's empty water.
that's
Very
cool because we're literally over some fucking lava.
We can try to
Okay,
clean
I'm
it out
gonna
later with
lesser
magic. Let's
restoration
get
vial.
out.
Okay, if you as you roll Lesser Restoration bile, you still have a level of exhaustion, but the symptoms clear away immediately, and your throat becomes back to normal, and you are.
Get rid of your
Good to go.
infested poison water and let's get out of here.
Yep, let's go. And I'm kind of, because I'm just gonna like pat Orin on the shoulder, like, thank you. And I'm gonna just
I don't know
I'll
if you
start
can
going.
reach my shoulder.
Forearm.
Uber, do you
Chest.
keep your water skin?
Yeah, I'm gonna empty the water out.
Okay.
Musharib, Lord, can you guys close up the vault behind us?
Mushari stares at you for a second, and then it suddenly like regains consciousness of, oh yeah, I should protect what's here, and then closes the door.
After we're all out.
Yep.
Yeah. No, he just traps me in there. Didn't like that guy anyway.
I mean, he might.
You know that dwarf at the front?
So,
We could tell
you
them
guys-
the vault is open and not give them the key.
You guys hear Hank yelling, guys, the doors are rattling.
All right, let's fucking go. And I'm just gonna start. We're just gonna start.
Before I clear out,
I
I'll
think we
take
all
5
just start
bars.
running.
Take 5 bars of iron or adamantine.
Adamantine.
Okay.
Fuck iron.
So you guys
I-
have 405 and left 95?
Apparently, yeah. He took.
Okay.
I didn't know he had it. So, we grab Hank and let's start fucking moving. Enough of
All right.
this.
Which way are you heading out of here?
Towards the dragon or towards the dwarf? I just turned to the group. That's like a stupid question, but I ask it anyways.
The dwarf, of course.
You guys don't have
Dwarf.
to move your tokens around anymore. We're just gonna kind of play this out.
Okay,
Yeah.
that's fine. Yeah, that's probably a good idea.
Also,
I,
too, it's the time.
What was that?
10:30 here, so it's probably like 1:30 for you guys.
Right. I'm just wanted to ask where we're going first, and then I'm gonna close the session after I resolve what happens.
Okay. Yeah,
We're
I just
going
wanted to
down
bring that up.
here.
Do we know how to? Wait, we still have to get back to our ship. Shit.
yes, and
I can help you sneak out either
Yeah,
way.
we're running
Doesn't
really
matter.
low on water. How many doors were
Or
there?
can make water.
I
It's
can
fine.
create water tomorrow, and I have 4 water skins.
Okay.
Uh,
How many dwarves are out there?
There was 3 that you saw, but you know for sure that there were more than that.
I don't think we can take a dwarves if it comes to a scuffle.
Plus, Musharib definitely pipes up and says, why are we talking about taking dwarves?
Because they might try to take us.
No. I have the gauntlet.
He has the Arkenstone. He is the king
oh yes.
of Kraken.
Well, they will listen to you now?
I don't know if they'll listen to me, but I've got a gauntlet.
I go immediately from good point to God damn it, that doesn't.
Well, now that we have the gauntlet, though, time is going to be of the essence to get back to the ship.
Yeah.
And going out this way, we are significantly further from the coast. And we'll have to go around the mountain or over it.
Let me bring you guys to the actual map here.
What's the ETA on the ship coming back?
You guys have spent 7. Well, actually, make me a survival roll.
Yeah, we should be ahead of time on.
22.
You have spent 7 days. You have 7 days left until the boat leaves.
Yes.
So we got to go fast.
The fastest way is through the tunnel, but you risk a dragon.
Yep.
We got past the dragon once.
This
did.
time we won't have a passage blocking its movement.
If we're doing this, we take off our armor and we go sneaky. We've killed out most of the kobolds. There shouldn't be any left unless some more moved in.
Well, how long would it take us to go overland?
It would. So you would save maybe 1 or 2 days going through the tunnel.
Assuming perfect navigation, it would take
otherwise-
at least 7 days.
The distance. So the distance that you have to travel overland is the same distance you have to travel underland. The difference is that the tunnel, it's not as like you're not going to get lost going through the tunnel.
It's quick.
You have a chance to get lost going overland. Otherwise, they effectively are the same. So that's why I'm saying maybe 1 or 2 days if you get lost.
I mean,
And
we
missing our ship is...
bad.
Not the end of the world, really.
but it's bad.
I cannot think of much worse other than maybe a dragon.
You guys haven't explored much of Chult yet, so I'm just gonna say that it's not that bad.
I mean, there is a
I don't believe you at all.
what,
But
a
the problem
town down
with-
here, right? I mean, isn't that what that square
think
is?
There's
There's
the
a
remains of a
ruin.
town, also an active volcano that's been spewing ash and rock that way.
Okay.
You recall that much.
Okay.
Okay.
And then there's Ataz Iklawazi.
Yep.
Which I think that's camp.
I think that's just actually the name of that canyon. Let me look it up quick. 1 second.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
I like the
No, it's
Taz.
an X. Camp Righteous is also an X.
Camp Righteous was a knocked out camp.
Yeah. Camp
is it
Vengeance.
Camp Vengeance
Destroyed
is the
camp.
active camp.
Square.
The current one. We should go to a Taz Muhahaha.
Oh wow, what fucking really? Jesus. It's a wiped out camp too, though.
It's a canyon.
Sorry. Yeah. That's just the name of the gorge.
So I just saw the X as in
And,
Camp
I
Righteous.
believe that when it was translated to you guys, it was translated as the Gorge of Death.
Nice. Let's not go there.
Got cliff walls, which are vary from 50 to 200 feet high, that are lined upon row of coral. It's all dead.
Let's get back to our ship.
It
Yeah.
retains its rainbow colors. It's very beautiful there.
Ooh.
Looks like it's like you're walking underwater, but you're in air.
This sounds like a fascinating place to visit.
It would be very, very good to sketch for your sketchbook. I'm very sure. And
How would you
there's,
survive this
not right now.
long?
You sure,
anyway,
Orin? It sounds interesting.
Are you going up or are you going down?
I say what we do is we go through the dragon, we have Stealthy Boy cast stealth on everybody, and we take off our armor. So that we, or at least heavy, and we take off any heavy armor that we have and stow it so it doesn't make noise.
I
Because
can help with this.
What?
I can do that, certainly.
Yeah, I mean, it means if we get caught out with the dragon, we get caught out with the fucking dragon, but...
So Musharib at this point has regained his senses and is staring at you guys like you're absolutely insane, and that you should definitely go up towards surface because he could get the dwarves to help us leave.
Do you know the way well enough on the surface?
He seems very confident and basically is like, why do you even want to go towards a dragon? I have a gauntlet. He's being very protective of the gauntlet, and the dragon sounds way too dangerous for what he has on him.
I don't trust his...
And then he tries to convince you that the precious metals you have on you are something that a dragon can sense because they are very sensitive towards treasure.
Can I know that
That's
it's a
a
dragon
good point.
point?
I think a dragon might notice if I walk by with 250 pounds of precious metal.
Let's go up then.
Christ, fine. Let's go.
To the dwarves!
Okay.
I can try to
this is
cast
gonna
stealth on
be
us
a
as
mess.
we exit, unless you want to talk to them.
Can we
Sure
take a rest before we get up to the
You guys have
dwarves?
taken a short rest this whole time. There's not been anything
Yeah.
happened since your previous short
Oh,
rest.
another short rest? Neato.
Can we? Well, we might want to do a long rest for the
Oh,
casters.
you guys have had a short rest.
Yeah.
One.
This entire time has
This
been
whole
a short
time counts
rest.
as a short rest.
Shall we head back into the tunnel for a little bit and do a long rest there?
I say we gotta do what we're gonna do fast. I don't want to be left behind here. This goddamn jungle.
Yeah, we're okay on magic right
The
now.
doors are continuing to rattle behind you, and you hear one of them bust open.
Alright, let's fucking
go.
move. Dwarves, now.
Musharib, do you want to talk to them, or do you want to sneak past?
I have a gauntlet.
He wants to talk to him.
Okay.
I'm gonna stealth anyways when he goes up. But that's fine.
Okay. You guys get to the surface, and you reach the dwarf lady who was standing outside expectantly. Because the pursuit left previously to you made it past her, and she didn't have a problem with him taking what he took. She looks you guys up and down, notices that you guys are loaded for bear, and says, Musharib, did you tell them only to take 20 each? Musharib looks at her, looks at the gauntlet, looks back at her, says, fuck you, bitch, and walks away.
I follow him. Like,
The
damn.
dwarf lady stops you and says, open your pack.
No.
All right, we're gonna stop there.
I say to her in Dwarfish, "Fuck you, bitch." I'm with the king.
So the dwarf lady stands there staring in awe at you guys as you just kind of walk past all of her and her dwarvish
We
people.
have done your dirty work for
The
you.
dwarves are hearing as Musharib holds the gauntlet above his head like it's a prized possession, and says, "Drinks are on me, back at Port Nianzaru." And
As I
everybody
walk
cheers.
past her, I just say, "Enjoy your mine."
She asks, "Is it cleared out? Is there anything down there anymore?"
There's
There
about
are a few more
10?
fire newts, but there's enough that you should be able to get.
we killed about 25 fire newts and 3 hell turkeys and a couple warlocks.
Immediately, entirety of the group that is 2 lines that are easily 50-meter long worth of dwarves that are armed for bear snap to attention at the sound of the dwarf lady whistling very sharply and very very quickly. She waves to them all to go into the dwarf city and assault the city.
With his
Okay.
50 dwarves out there.
There were maybe 100 dwarves out there.
What?
Are you kidding me? They could have done it themselves. Fucking.
So you realized before, so the time has passed since you guys have been in the mine, and they were collecting
They
dwarves
got
as they realized that this
reinforcements.
was happening
yeah.
with the scouting. So they managed to assemble enough to finally go in and assault it, and realizing that now is the time to attack, they attack.
Before one goes, I said there is a group of 4 worshipping some sort of shrine across the river with the chains on the east side.
They don't seem to notice you at all as they
Okay, that's
march
fine.
up.
Like, I'm just gonna give it. If they fight, like, I don't want.
They are very well disciplined soldiers, all wearing the same exact gear that Musharib is
Yeah,
wearing.
just gonna let them know.
As I pass the lady, I'm going to say, don't worry, I have less than 20.
She stares in shock at you as you kind of merge out of the wall from where you were stealthed, and nods and says, "Thank you for respecting my wishes," and continues
very
walking
shiny.
on.
Wishes were fishes. I never need rations.
I chuckle as I hear Twilight say that to her, and their little conversation as I walk away
It's
with
200.
I grin as I walk away.
250 on my back.
You have 250.
250.
We can divide that load a little bit.
That's why I only took 14, because I figured you'd take care of me.
All right, so that's where we're gonna end the session now.
Okay.
I have two
Oh
and a
boy,
half
that was good.
thousand gold worth of adamantium.
You have
Don't drop
4,000.
it.
You have 4,000. You have 4,050
Total.
total.
Yeah, we
Warren
can.
is carrying half of it.
I can take a little bit of that if you don't want to be weighted down.
Hank can probably take a little bit of it too, but
I'm full up. I'm also exhausted right now. I need to write that down.
you can divide it all equally between you. But as far as I'm concerned, 4,050 gold is in the party's possession.
Yeah. How is there a place to put
Well,
exhausted?
get ready to find another fucking water dragon.
Water dragon? What the fuck are you talking
Turtle.
about?
Turtle dragon.
The fucking
Dragon
portal.
Yeah, like I'm not sure why you guys want to take the ship at all. Honestly, you could just
Because it's a quick way to
We
get
can-
back
we
and
can,
not
go.
die.
Yeah, you have to face the dragon and potentially lose all everything you learned. Hurt.
Well,
We could always
Keep that
stop
in mind. Think
near
about
it, and then go overland to Port Nianzaru. But get most of
Think
the way
about
back.
it.
Dragon turtle RNG, pretty rare.
No.
You can probably sense gold and stuff like the other dragon.
It's a dragon. Keep that in mind.
Yeah, so we should
Um,
like stop here and go overland.
no, fuck that noise.
You guys think about it and discuss it amongst yourselves. But as far as tonight's session's done, it's over.
That's really far.
That's
Remember, you
really
guys'
good.
original purpose for coming to Chultic was to investigate the jungle and figure out what's going on under the salt.
We need funds and a guide to do that.
You have both.
We have the guide.
Exactly.
Can't use the
Dude,
funds.
Well, no,
yet.
we don't have any money. We just have a bunch of metal bars.
You could probably trade them out
What do
for
you need
people.
You
money
gotta
for? You got the
realize,
guide.
when Musharib sobers up, he fucking owes us.
I mean, it was
User
in his
disconnected from
job.
your
It
channel.
was in his posting that he would follow us to the ends of the earth and or something. And because it seems
Unless he
like
betrays us now that he has what he wants.
yeah,
He's got a glove.
He's got a
it's got a
goblet.
glove. And he has one.
Now, now
I think
he
his
needs a
saying so
Musharib
far has been,
copter.
"I have a gauntlet."
So if we just get him a nice yellow airship and write his name on the side, all of my dreams will be true.
Freaking
How
released it
is
and tell us
airship
about the
travel in a
airship.
Chult?
You already heard about one crashed airship. You tell me.
I hear about a lot of crashed cars too.
Cars?
Don't even worry about it. I don't even care at this point. Hey, it
Hey,
didn't
where,
roll poorly.
where did the dragon turtle assault us in the Day of Chult? Was it like at the very tip of the mouth or near Port 9 Zaru?
It was like right there.
Oh, cool. I fixed my carry capacity thing.
Okay, so we could try to go over land.
So
We're
it
gonna
is
go
5 days by boat back to Port Nianzaro from where you guys are. It is much more than that over land.
Yeah, how far would it be overland?
No, I mean from there. It's like 80 miles. Well,
So
100 miles.
every 10 miles overland, unless you're canoeing by a river, is a day of travel.
Just the
What
magic
if
number
I-
is 420 miles back to.
That's
Like-
42 days overland back to Port Nianzaro.
Yeah. We
Unless you
have
take a river.
we have enough supplies for like water. We keep catching water. We can make water. It would be catching food, like
I'm sure
hunting.
the boat has extra provisions too. We could buy off them.
But we'd have to
Oh.
go back down. That would defeat the fucking purpose.
Remember that Musharib did tell you that the jungle is abundant and full of things to eat.
Yeah, but we have to find them.
Yeah.
Also,
I think we should take the boat most of the way back because it's faster, and then go overland the last bit.
I don't
to
think
avoid the
they'll
turtle.
beat that. They'll
Haven't
not
talked
want.
to him. You haven't asked about them.
That's true. But I can
I mean,
also.
we've got 4,500 gold. If we just offer to pay them 100 gold, they'll drop us off anywhere, I'm sure.
What if we just give him a few bars of adamantium?
Yeah, exactly. I'm sure if they drop us off in a boat or even give us a canoe or something, if they have it on board.
Remember that they're also smugglers.
Are there any
Right.
other Are there any other
They
settlements
got caught by the dragon turtle, though.
around here?
You do not know.
I do not know.
Oh yeah, they might have a smuggler's cove somewhere.
Yeah, we'll have to talk to Musharib, see if there's any other settlements that
Yeah.
we could.
Or the
I-
ship captain.
I
Yeah,
think
for
what
it.
we could do is like we could decide this in like the RP channel what we want to
Yeah.
do over the week, and then we can just get off and do it at the start.
Mm-hmm.
To the boat.
And we did not
See if
level
there's
up, right?
anywhere they can bring us. That's
We
not
we
Port
might be able to
Nianzaro.
get to Camp Vengeance, and we
Mm-hmm.
might be able to get to Camp Vengeance and buy a canoe.
Why would you
Yeah,
want to go overland that far, though?
What?
You're uncharted territory.
Yeah,
We're
that was
gonna be
extreme, though.
venturing through uncharted territory anyway.
It's,
Yeah.
it's 25 days to get there. You might be able to come across other things along the way. I mean,
we have
Oh,
we
we
have
have
additional carrying capacity.
$4,500.
Well, no,
worth
like turn bar's barely weighed down.
I know, but we need to cash that stuff in so we can actually get supplies. It's not useful if we die in the jungle
So,
with a bunch
first
of
of all,
platinum.
what supplies do you guys need right now?
water.
Food.
We can
Which
make
is
that.
all stuff you can find in the jungle easily.
We need an
With
airship
water.
and canoes.
Do we level up yet?
No.
Dang.
Yeah,
Probably have to get our ass back to town.
because we don't really need many supplies. I mean, food maybe. I think we have enough
and
sauce.
you guys want to so
More books.
reminder of your goals point are to A, figure out what the heck the soulmonger is and maybe where it's located,
Mm-hmm.
and B, to investigate the jungles of Chult to achieve that purpose. So
Yeah, so-
you guys know that water happens pretty much every day.
Water happens.
Yeah, because you guys are rain catchers. Food, pretty easy to come by. The jungle, and now that Sharib has lost his other life's purpose he has achieved it now. He's probably gonna be much more focused on you guys and helping you guys out, figuring out what your goals are.
Quick question: where was my one contact? Was he in Camp Vengeance?
No.
Okay, he was in Camp.
Belluarian.
Yeah.
Fort
Oh, Fort
Belluarian.
Belluarian, okay.
Fort Belluarian.
Why don't we now tell Musharib what we're doing?
We can do that in our RP channel over the week.
Yeah.
But I just want to remind you guys that you have a limited amount of time to find what you're looking for before people just start dying off.
Mm-hmm.
Dang, friggin' backstory. We can't just become murder hobos and sail off with our 4,500 gold and leave.
Oh, you can totally try to do that.
I mean, I'm not a murder hobo, although I did
If
brutally
you
murder
guys,
that
so
dude.
here's my offering to you guys is you do whatever the heck you want, and I will do my best to make it as entertaining as possible. But
Yeah, no, I think most of us have backstories where we actually want to complete the goal, though.
Yeah.
right, that was kind of the goal when I was trying to help you guys with backstories.
Yeah, we gotta find this stupid thing in the middle
Unless
of
you guys get a magic
giant
item,
ass.
We
Right.
haven't got a magic
For
item.
me, just if I were a player character, I would be like, holy shit, we better fucking start exploring. But you
Have
guys
you
do
seen
what
us
you
play
wanna
in Uber's campaign?
do.
We have no concept
We
of time.
trade wrecked that fucking thing. I feel
Yeah,
bad.
so
for
I'm
you.
not having
I would
content
love
time in this
to
campaign. So
explore cool
to
places and
give you
find
guys
item
another point of
things.
reference, as you rolled so highly, you would have known this. You guys have spent 15 days so far. In addition to when you first were released from prison, it's been 15
I'm
days
actually.
since then.
I guess I'll go over walk to like just kind of out of character thing or in character thing. I'm gonna go over walk to Lord and have him start marking down the days in his logbook that we're out here, so we don't lose track.
I would have all of that recorded.
Or
Would have-
either one.
Orn would have, yeah.
Well, then how would I need? Then I don't need a survival check
You
to know
didn't
how
ask
many
Orn.
days.
Well, I'll check was just to know if you knew off the top of your head, which you did.
Neat.
Congratulations.
But yeah, it only take
I'd
us
pull out my-
25, 30 days to get to Camp Vengeance from where we're at.
So I think we should
And
take the
from
boat
Port
around.
Nyanzaru, so from Port Nyanzaru, it's not that much faster to get there.
Well, but if you'd be using a canoe though, which halves the
Yeah, if we
time,
went all the way back to Fort Nyanzaru, we could take a canoe out there, or
so that would
we
be
could make
11
one to go out
days.
Well, I mean,
This
there's
way.
also a river. There is a river here that you guys could also take inland.
Oh, we don't know that though. We just know the river goes somewhere.
Yeah, I mean we know that
You
the
do,
river
you do know
goes
that you
most
can
of
take
the way,
it inland because it goes inland. That's what you
but
know.
we don't have a canoe yet, so
We
Also
could try to
true.
make a canoe or a raft.
I think
I mean,
Lord might
You
be
guys,
against
so
that.
you guys have a whole week to strategize how you're going to do this, or if Camp Vengeance is still where you want to go.
Yep.
So,
All right. Good night, night.
because I
User
also don't remember why you
disconnected
guys
from
wanted to
your
go to Camp
channel.
Vengeance in the first place. So,
I don't know.
We thought it might have.
I think
Clues or
Guardian's
something.
character had some backstory involved there, but I'm not sure why the rest of you would necessarily want to go there. Other than that, it was an easy destination from Port Nyanzaru to start exploring from.
Also, I pull out my crude maps and I mark down Rakamar as a little dragon lizard thing.
Rakamar or Wormheart Mine?
Rakamar.
I show him my map for like reference for his.
Yeah, I just draw little pictures of
Still-
sort of men and
Oh,
Right,
like the
gems.
not the Lizard Men or Fire
Stickman
Knights?
drawing maps.
yeah, I have my own drawing maps where I just draw because I can't write. I just draw pictures of things I see in different spots, roughly in the right location.
Okay, so but you're drawing pictures of like fire newt looking things, not lizards.
Yeah.
They're not lizards. They're amphibians.
It's a
Basically
child
the same
drawing
thing.
journal.
Okay.
he doesn't understand that they're amphibians, not lizards.
It's vitally important to me that you understand.
Yeah.
Listen. Look, you're not listening. Sit down. Listen. Okay.
Alright. Well, night, guys.
Yeah,
Good night. Are we playing tomorrow, Uber?
Yes. Without Aldora, so Hillary is...
Okay.
I guess that's part of the reason she couldn't make it last week is, or was it week before last week? She was actually like driving around trying to find a place with Wi-Fi.
Oh
So
no.
She was out on a tour, so, and she's just like, okay, I'm not even gonna try it this week. So,
Aw.
yeah, so she's not gonna be there this week, but next week she will be. So, yep, we're on.
Alright.
Later.